Divine Tower. Can I be here right now? It's tightly blocked shut. I absolutely cannot be here right now. Which honestly is fair. I didn't expect that I should have been allowed to. So let's... I want to explore this... Gosh, I have no idea how you'd get to this catacomb though. We're just gonna have to wait and get more of the map. There's just no way that you're meant to do it like in that area. Okay, I left my runes here. I must not have had any runes. We'll go back and retrieve them, try and be somewhat responsible. Joe, yo! Feels to me like YouTube has increased ads recently across the board. Might just be my get off my lawn. No, you could be right. You could totally be right. And again, I've not paid too much attention to it, but I'd want to make sure that it's not an offensive amount, because the last thing I would want to have happen, well, one, like obviously sitting through adverts is boring, even though I think they should be skippable. But then two, if you're like a new person and you're clicking around trying to see who you want to watch, maybe you don't want to have to sit through so many adverts. See if you're gonna have a good time watching that person, you know? 7, let's do like 760, I guess. Gamba 760 feels right, I think. Where are my runes? Oh, they must be underground. Bastards. Okay. The catacombs, I think, are just outside and down. Yeah, they're like way down and just outside. But I can't figure out... Well, I don't know. I just can't picture how I would be able to get there. Your character looks like it has more fashion sense every time I come in. Hey, hey! Thank you. So your character has more fashion sense every time I come. Thank you. This outfit is such a vibe, right? All we need is to change the shoes. But I don't want to have pants. I like that it's pantsless, because it looks like I'm wearing like a metal mini dress. It's the vibe. I wonder, do you think like I could jump down? Hi, how many runes do I have before I do this? 20. Oh, I have a lot of runes. So maybe let's not be so silly with it. But I can see... I just need to get lower down. Where would I get lower down? Let me get to... Maybe go like here. Oh, yeah. I hid the Thursday VOD. I think this is right. The number that I have, I think it's right. And if not, we'll go with it. I'm sure I've not included many deaths. And people will be happy and blah, blah, blah. No more cheating. There's another pathway down if you keep following that path down the hill. I hope I'm going the right way. I figured this made the most sense to come this way. And try and get lower down like this. Maybe? Question mark. It's a really pretty, weird colored blue water. Yeah. Using the term vibe is short. Oh, for God's sake, Paragon! We're not kicking off stream with this absolute filth. Naughty. Oh, I know tricks to tell whether a fall would kill you or not. Mikey, what's the trick? Should I get the glass rainbow balls and drop the rainbow balls? I'm just never gonna do it. I'm just never gonna do it. I don't know what I should do it. It's stupid. I'm not saying it's smart. I'm just saying it's me. Danny, hi. Venturific, you love... What? Okay. Hey. Oh, ignore it. 240. I feel like I cannot say your name. Unless, is my mind so in the gutter? I'm surprised that they that Twitch let you have that name, 240. Rainbow balls, I think it was an NBC. No, isn't it rainbow, the crystal rainbow balls? Is that not what they are? I definitely have crystal, like glass rainbow balls. These things again, son of a bitch. Not these things, I hate them. Oi, oi, oi. I'm heading in the right direction. Okay. The trick is once, if you die, don't do it again. Wind column. Can I get to the wind column safely from here? Yeah, this is fine. Thank you, Joe. But I don't know if I'm concerned that you wish me good luck. It makes me nervous. You can jump into wind columns and land. I know that good players can jump into wind columns and land. I'm not convinced that I can jump into a wind column and land. I feel like I'm always going to miss it on accident. Obviously not intentionally. Welcome in, full heart. Well, how's it going? What the hell is Festa talking about? Don't tell me what Festa's talking about. I don't want to know. Oh, resident bridge troll, lovable troll. Ain't they stones? Are they stones? I thought they were crystal. So the whole point is that you'll tell if they break or not. It'll shatter. Or is it meant, do they not shatter? Is it meant that you're meant to see that the color that it's meant, I mean, if you can't see the color anymore? I don't know, guys, I've never used them. Here we go, good stuff. It doesn't have to do with any balls. I saw a trick on TikTok. Oh, what's the trick on TikTok? I want to be cool like the TikTok people. Did it have a lot of views? Yes, thank you, CM. Better knock it off. If they shatter, that it's a fatal fall. Yeah, so they are supposed to shatter, right? Okay. Yeah, ignoring the bear, for sure. I'm not trying to start my day miserably. Although we are at this Lost Grace site, so I guess it's already pretty miserable. Not Grace site. What do you call it? Catacomb. All right. Check the corners. Nothing in the corners? Damn it. Right when I'm responsibly behaved. But there's something there. I feel like holy damage. What is that? Oh, they're pots. Oh, I don't want to hurt the pots. Do I want to hurt the pots? No, they're cute. No, no, no. Oh, okay. Bazu, welcome in. Hi, you're here from YouTube. I came to say hi and I appreciate your videos. That is incredibly kind of you to come in and say and do. I am absolutely beyond thrilled that you're here. Thank you, thank you. And unfortunately, I was going to say, and unfortunately, I am further in quite a bit further than I am on YouTube. This looks miserable. This is the whole who knows the cure for deja vu thing all over again. Dearie me. Am I back up at the top? Yes? Son of a bitch. This is gonna melt my brain. If you attack by a ledge and fall off, it's not lethal. Lethal. Oh, I think someone did say this. Okay, enjoy the pre-drinking. Okay. Okay. Well, there's no point in going into that one. Oh, I didn't mean to hit it. That's sad. But then I already went down here. But maybe I can go down here and it'll take me... There's a different way I can go? Yeah. Alright. You're not an alcoholic, by the way. No one thought you were an alcoholic. Did they? Okay. Relax. That was just bad. That was just bad. Shadow Dane, thanks for the lurk. Oh no, we're in emo only mode. Oh no, why are we in emo only mode? Rainbow stones, just saying. Do the rainbow stones come in handy when I'm lost? Oi, 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 oi. Now, see, this is the problem, right? I actually have a decent amount of runes. And I really don't want to lose them. Fuck. We've got to make sure I remember exactly where I was going. Okay. Get out of the way. These things have to be weak to holy damage, surely. Okay. That counts as a Saturday afternoon. 4 PM is in the afternoon. Right? Surely. If not, what would you call it? Evening time? No. No shot. Okay. Well, now I don't want to open any of these damn chests. Is there a way for me to navigate this area without opening chests? No, probably not. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, well, before I go do that, is there anywhere else around here that I can check? Oh. Also, you know I have the beast repellent torch? Do you reckon it would work here to repel these things? Probably not, right? This one's bigger than the others? No, 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 no. Cool. It's gonna be a long night. Drink water. Be responsible. Don't do something I wouldn't do. 11 AM is all day. 4 PM is a cheeky afternoon beverage. All 10. Yeah, the afternoon ones when it trickles into the evening time. That's the most lethal, frankly, is the afternoon drinking. Not that I would know anything about that. You follow NPR. NRP? Who's NRP? This one's gonna be miserable just because it's gonna be so annoying. Oh no, okay. I don't think this is bad. Oh no, leave me alone. Oh no. Unlock, unlock. Why must they attack me, you know? Because I feel like an asshole doing this. Almost happy hour, that's true. When, wait, is that not happy hour in the afternoon like that? Did you try the special art for this weapon? Yes. I thought I was using it for a while, and then I learned I wasn't holding it down long enough. So once I learned to hold it down longer, then we started using it correctly. Okay, Perfumer's Cookbook. I got another something or other that I didn't get to see what it was, and then I think these are just from killing the jaws. Yeah. They live here and you invaded their home. I know, that's why I feel awful. Sometimes I really wish that these enemies in particular just wouldn't attack. Like, just don't attack me. Just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. We can coexist peacefully. All right, I don't even see a way to open this door. I don't think that there's anything else in here. I don't see like a ladder. No, I think it's just the chest. All right, so this is an entirely optional room, it looks like. Pro tip, drop rainbow in front of each. Oh shit. That's smart, Comrade Prime. It's a shame I only just read that. T-Cam, welcome in. Do you like the prawn dude in Liania? If so, you should check out the lake. Yes, I did talk. Sorry, did I talk to the prawn dude? Yes, I did. Ages ago, though. A long, long time ago. So I guess maybe I should go back to speak to them? Man. Oi, oi, oi. My problem right now isn't that I don't remember where I've been. My problem now is that I don't know where to go. No worries, Goku Snake. King Krillin, welcome in. Are we gonna get the caca consumer? What the hell is that? Maybe? There are other people that wouldn't attack you and you kill them because they weren't cute. So, I don't know. Who did I attack that wouldn't kill me? I call bullshit. I would never hurt something that's cute and harmless. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Welcome in. I don't normally shout out follow names, but Goop Goblin I think is really funny. Is there such a thing? Are they like invisible walls here? Oh. Who am I hearing? Where am I? Oh man. I know, but I have opened the chests already. Like this one that I'm coming up to, I've already opened before. But I guess... Oh! No. What? Why can I swipe through that one? Or is that just a coincidence? Maybe that's a coincidence. It should be open, it's new. Yeah, is that the Margit Shackle, Marge? Is that what you're talking about? Because a fair amount of people have told me about using it. Yeah, Margit Shackle. Thing is that surely this is a loop. So many people, so many times, like the Jews worshipping the Erd tree. Oh yeah. But these are the little... Maybe we do need to kill the little parts, just so I stop hearing their sounds and getting to, like, okay. Well, that was unfortunate. I think it's like their footsteps are confusing me right now. They are different rooms. But have I not been to this room then with the little pots? And yeah, we've been through this window before. But they're, unless they're genuinely different now? No, because this is the beginning. Right? Yes, this is the beginning. This is the way out. No, the room's similar. It's part of the... Oh my god. If you go back through the chest you came from, it can lead not back to where you came from. Use the torch, they explode on fire. That makes me so sad. Oh no, that's a torch hand. Wait, can I not hit with the torch? There we go. Oh, you'd have to like really work at it. It's probably just easier to use my blades at that point. I'm so sorry, little bots. Whatever it's worth, I didn't kill any of the ones in Jarberg, right? Sam, yo, welcome in. There are 2 identical dungeons here. Every chest teleports you to an alternate dimension. This is not the kind of mind-bending shit I needed to do right now. It's like the Labyrinth, really. I think my only thing that's annoying me most right now is that they just all look so similar. I don't know how the hell you guys can tell there's a difference. That one's gonna explode, I think. So let's try this again then, huh? I jump down here. I just go back through this one that I've already been through. Marama, the catacombs are tricky. I think my... I'm just not noticing a difference. I feel like I must be going in a loop right now. Oh, this is the worst one. The literal only difference is that there's a lever in one and not in the other. Oh, I see. Oh, God. Okay. The last room you were in has the switch you were trying to get to. Some other rooms won't have it. So you're saying I just mucked it up? Can I go back to that place? Go back to the room that I was just in and get it? Because I look to be in the same dimension for this one, right? Surely. And so then I can go through like this. Jazzy, hey, the beanie looks cozy. It's super cozy. Super cozy, but a little bit tight. That's my only gripe, which in hindsight would have been really stupid to wear. It was like kind of stupid to wear today because I have a bit of a headache. Put down the rainbow stones in front of the chest so you know where you've been. Okay. I should have enough of them. Where are they? These things. Okay. Use? Okay. It's my first time I've used one. And so now I'll just put one here. See my prismatic buddies? She's coming around. No. Thank you for the lurk. I was ignored with that exact same suggestion. No. I saw it, but I decided to not do it. And then you see what had happened was I learnt that the maze doesn't work in the way that I thought the maze works. And then I got pissed off. And then I thought maybe I should actually listen to that tip. That might have actually been super helpful. Sammy, gotta go. See you, cheeky scumbag. Hello. How are you? You cheeky scumbag. Glowstones would work too. Do I have glowstones? And what I really want to avoid doing at this point is resetting at a grey spot. So I think that's gonna be so annoying. One has a lever, the other does not. And at least I can craft these. Oh no! I might have mucked that up. These are quite pretty, these little rainbow stones. Like, alright, well done. But you say I won't find grace unless I die, but I've nearly walked up to a grace spot. Yeah, can't leave, okay. The switch is up on that ledge, you have to get it, yeah, you have to get to it from a different path. That's the only part that I've not explored, is obviously the bit where they're able to throw stuff at me. Alright, we've got the stone on there. How the I just need to, surely I need to get up here. And there's a chest there. I have, for the life of me, I've not even been given an opportunity to get there. Do you know what I mean? Lucy, welcome back. Hello, sorry I'm late. I was playing D&D with my friends. How was D&D? Again, I apologize, guys. I'm like much lower energy today than I normally am. Health, man. I need to start taking care of my health. Invisible wall. So there is an invisible wall here. There is an invisible wall here. There is an invisible wall here. Wait, can I go back this way? Yes. I should have known. I should have known. That was so silly. It's such like a perfectly timed. Ugh. But okay. Bear with me though, right? There was no audio cue there. Back out, back out. Because you know they're gonna explode. Yeah, exactly. There's no audio cue to have let me know that the wall's supposed to be there. So am I just supposed to have known, like, oh, there's a suspicious gap there that I should probably pay attention to? Is that how my brain should be working? Because dearie me, guys. Lel sirs, welcome in. Found you through YouTube and finally catching you live. I am thrilled that you're here. Welcome in. How's it going? Just ran on singing every wall brain dead. That's what I did. That's honestly what I need to start doing, frankly, huh? Is there gonna be something that's gonna attack me right now? Please say no. Take to vitamins. I used to, I was gonna say eat. That is so annoying. I used to take a lot of vitamins and I've not recently and I don't know why. Is there a stone here? No. But I definitely used this one. Is it eating the stones? This is different. I didn't mean to fall. You're supposed to be omniscient. That's honestly what I should have known. That's my bad. Now I'm out of FP. Wasted it all. I'm just supposed to know everything, lol. Just... No, can you wait? Okay. This stresses me out. Okay. There we go. Nice little... Bastards. That is so... I got absolutely robbed. That makes me so mad. I was like, I'm being so smart. I'm dodging so well. You should have taken the night off for yourself. Nice chill and pamper. And I may do. I may, like I said, to today's stream for Elden Ring, we'll keep on like the shorter end. We'll do just like 3.5 to 4 hours. You're so sweet for saying that. Stones only get erased when you die. Okay. Most vitamins in the US do not contain the vitamin they claim to contain because the supplement industry is poorly regulated. Most likely you'll just get a kidney stone. So I guess I should order the vitamins then from... Can you order vitamins from a different country in? I feel like that would be... I feel like they wouldn't import that. There's just something in my little baby brain that says... US says no, you know what I mean? Yes, Paragon. How is ES so far? It's good. This is like the first proper thing that we've done in stream today. To be fair, we've only been playing the game for maybe like 20 odd minutes. And of course, we've come to this absolute hellscape. I don't mind Labyrinth style things, but this feels different because you're just in the same view of a thing over and over again. Does that make sense? Yeah, don't fall down like that. You'll get more confused. I didn't mean to. Too bad this game doesn't have mimics. Great Scott. Too bad, huh? Oh, wait, you're being serious. Mimics would have been amazing in this game. Wait, what are mimics? I'm sorry. I thought that was a comment on the fact that I don't use... I feel like people on the YouTube comments have said something like, Java doesn't use mimic something. So I thought that's what you were saying. And I was like, I know, too bad, huh? Too bad. Son of an absolute bitch. I am so miserable. Light, hey. Oh, maybe I'm not miserable. No, maybe I am. Bye! Sorry. Oh my god, I don't have heals. Can you follow me still? Yes. Nope. Back out, back out, back out, back out. Do I need to go back? Sorry, these things stress me out. I don't know why it stresses me out. Was there anything even that I even needed in this room? No. And all I got was the pot. Oh, we've got this as well. Monsters inside. Oh, creature chests. Wait, what is that from? That is from something. Sunlight, fruits, vegetable, fish, and copious amounts of... I'm not reading the rest of that. Mimic sequel, monster shape. Yeah, chest. What game is that from? I'm such a moron. Burkle, thank you for the hydrate. This labyrinth's far more straightforward than it looks. Okay. That's what labyrinths are supposed to be. Everything's supposed to be similar. Yeah, but then like... Okay, the last time I was probably in a labyrinth was like in a game was for Zelda. And even though there's obviously similarities, it still looks distinctly different enough that you're able to navigate it properly. Does that make sense? I don't use mimics. I don't know what they are. Why won't it let me lock on? Is that not an enemy? It is an enemy. Oh my god. Oh, yes, yes, damage each other. I just really don't want to die. Only because I really don't want to do this shit again. Something's fallen? Back out, back out! I'm gonna die. So unlucky. And what's over here? Nothing. Where the hell did the fire come from? Ritual pot, one of these. Maybe all the chests now are turning into pots? If you drink a blue bottle, you can use a warming stone to heal up. Warming stone. Warming stone. Warming stone? Warming stone. Okay. Inventory. Warming stone. We'll just chill here. Thank you. Originally old school RPG games. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy II was the first game I remember seeing the monsters in chests. I hope you played Dark Souls games at some point. Yes, totally, Scott. So the plan is to obviously make our way through Elden Ring. We're going to finish Elden Ring, and then we've been having a great debate, conversation, however you want to call it, about what to play once I'm done with Elden Ring. And there are lots of different thoughts and opinions, which is good. There are a whole bunch of people that say Bloodborne because it's so good. I should have known. I should have known this dumb bastard thing. Why can't I focus? But now at least I'm somewhere else, quantifiably. Bloodborne was a popular one. My concern is that I didn't want to go from doing, like, Elden Ring is amazing, and then go and play what might be like a lot of other people's favorite one. And then I keep on equating it to, like, you know, having your dessert before dinner. Bastards, bastards, bastards. Oh, these things are so stressful. Okay. Okay. This one's not been used yet. Inventory. Drop. Boom. Bosh. Sorted. Ask Magic 8 Ball. Should we all go late? Should we all go and take a nap? Hang on, I can't read the rest. I'll have to ask the Magic 8 Ball in a second. Alright, there's a ladder here. Now back out. This one's gonna explode, maybe. Back out. Yes, I'm learning now. Different colored top means explodey. No, back out, back out. Okay. Hang on, and when I'm safe, I'll ask the magic 8-ball. And then let's do this. Okay, hang on. Let me put a stone by this one. And then you know that the boss here is just going to be some awful nightmare. Ladder. You spoil yourself by playing ER first. I know, that's what I'm worried about. But it was, I couldn't have known. If you haven't played Bloodborne, you owe it to yourself. 100. So I originally thought my plan is just to play through all of them. But there are a lot of people that go like, Demon Souls isn't that great. It's not really aged that well. Demon Souls isn't that great. What's some of the other things? Pull the lever. Somewhere heavy doors open. Thank God. That was weird. Dark Souls 2 is not that great, or it's so different, it's kind of weird. Get me home! Take me home! How do I get home? So, sorry, hang on. Should we all take a nap? Cactus and Magic 8 Ball, should we take a nap? Cannot predict now. I'm gonna take that as a no. If you all nap, then I'm gonna go nap. Elden Ring was my first Soulsborne, and now it's my favorite. It's a crazy cool genre. It's fantastic, honestly. Who said you can't get banned? What is it? You can't get banned something. Poll today's chat for, oh yeah, game after Elden Ring. Yeah, totally. We can run that poll if there is a mod available. Incredible. The 30 FPS is so hard to get used to coming from Elden Ring. Shit. Damn. I use some warming stones here too. Oh no. I don't even care if I wasted it, frankly. It might be good to do Demon Souls then Dark Souls. That's what I kind of thought, Rochikim, was to just do it in the order that it came out. DS1 is not aged well in my opinion. I know it's almost certainly an unpopular one. I don't think it's as unpopular as you think it is. Sorry, I don't think your opinion is as unpopular as you think it is. I think a lot of people agree. Hi, Twisted. Hola. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor? Onryo-san, if you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. Exactly. Chat's just children. You're all just children. I gotta make sure you have your proper meal. Demon Souls is solid, but it's a bit aged, but not bad. It just takes some getting used to. Well, my thought was that they would have done a pretty cracking job with it, because of the bloody they rebooted it. No. All games will be super entertaining to watch. Thank you, even the older ones. That's good. Hang on. There's a stone on that one already. I'm just trying to get back to the beginning. Of course, it's not going to let me teleport. All games, sorry, that was my hope. Is that like no matter what, I'm hoping that it will all be entertaining for you guys and you'd want to watch it. Blah blah blah. A lot of people who prefer Demon Souls to Dark Souls. What's the big like difference, I suppose? One chest will take you back to the beginning. Okay, let's just try walking through the ones that we've opened already then. I have to use the chest to get there. Okay. Well, and on the bright side, hopefully all the enemies are still dead. Nope, they are not. Because that would have been too bloody nice. But I think this is the beginning. I hope this is the beginning. It is the beginning. Good flippin' grief. Okay, let's go rest really quickly. Eldenring is good. Hang on, can I level up? Ooh, yes. I'm gonna level up my vigor, I think. I woke up 5 AM yesterday to make Italian chicken meatballs for a work potluck. They were so well. I'm like transcribing the recipe for my co-workers. That's such a good feeling. Good on you, man. Could never be me, would never be me. If I cared for people, I would not cook for them, so I just don't. I think it's just not getting the Lord Vessel till... What the hell is a Lord Vessel? I guess maybe don't tell me. Chat, you know what to do on the poll. Oh my god, what's on the poll? Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Sekiro, Animal Crossing. Guys, if you want to have a vote on what game we play after Elden Ring, please vote in, for fuck's sake, in the poll that's live now. It's good to just get like a pulse check on what you guys would want to see. Not Hollow Knight. Demon Souls came before Dark Souls, but Demon Souls Remastered was the first PS5 only game. And that's where I kind of felt like it might be a good sort of segue into the rest of the Dark Souls, Demon Souls series, because you go, okay, it was the first one that they made, so on the one hand, you're going in order, that's good. And then two, because it's a PS5 game, I would assume that it's also playing at 60 frames. Okay, Dark Souls. Demon Souls got no votes. That is shocking. Not upsetting at all, just like very shocking. No love for Demon Souls. Okay. Demon Souls doesn't have an open world at all. And some prefer the linear progress. Aren't the rest of the Dark Souls games not open world? That one is a headache. Which one, Ventric? This catacomb or Demon Souls? Yeah, thank you, Rainbow Stones. No, definitely thank you to the Rainbow Stones. And thank you to the multiple people that recommended I use the Rainbow Stones. For once, it was not for once, what I'm trying to say. I'm glad I for once actually listened and did it. Java would just give them Popeyes. Is that what you said? Popeyes chicken. No, but seriously, if I had to do a work pot, like any time that I've had to bring in things for work, yeah, I'm gonna bring in Popeyes chicken. Godkiller, yo. Welcome in, how are you? Just got here, what did I miss? Practically nothing. The only thing we've really done is make our way through this catacomb, which we're about to go fight the boss. I just wanted to catch up on chat. That, and then water is wet, sky is blue. Java feels the need to apologize. I'm so sorry, guys. In case this is your first time here, I'm much lower energy right now than I normally am. I was feeling under the weather this morning. I think I'm just like really run down. The only kitchen appliance I use is my cell phone. Kitchen appliance? Question mark, question mark. Hooli, yo, I'm glad you're here. How are you? Give a strike, yo. Yeah, Demon Souls on PS5 Premium or Plus. Oh, I hadn't considered either or. They're all good, popular games. Even the old ones are still extremely popular. You won't know how you'd rate them until you play them. I know, that was my thing. And how long would it take to play through Demon Souls, I guess? The Demon Souls remake was really poor remake. Devs didn't care about the original studio's vision. Because they are done by different studios. What's the connective tissue between Demon Souls and Dark Souls? I feel like I know, but not really. DS3 isn't too big of a leap from ER. Okay. Okay. You're playing Demon Souls now. This catacomb is ahead. Oh yeah, it's awful. I'm glad that we're done with it. And again, thank you for the Rainbow Stone suggestions. Demon Souls can be a bit of a headache because of its mechanics. Item burden. And word tendency. What is word tendency? I just want you to play what you want to play. Whatever game you'd play. If you're alone, that's the one. Kelden. That actually really genuinely, that means the world to me. Thank you. Because one of the things that I inevitably always get stressed out about is like, is everyone entertained? Is this game gonna, I know that since I'm a variety streamer, I'm going to be playing games that maybe potentially you guys wouldn't want to be interested in. So I love seeing you guys come across different categories, which is a great time to just re-say tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time, I will be doing a Resident Evil 3 in one stream playthrough. I wear a heart rate monitor. It should be a good time. If that's anyone's bag, I would love to have you there. Hey, Grogger, welcome in. Get back to the meeting. Wait, Grogger. What meeting's going on here? Huh? Hello, I'm craving fried chicken, but I have a tooth pulled yesterday. So no fried chicken for you. That sucks. I'm so sorry. When can you? How long is that process gonna take? Like, when could you? Oh, to order food. I'm a moron. I should have known that. Maybe because Demon's Souls is PlayStation 3 and or 5 exclusive. Less people have played it, and they prefer watching you play something they already know. That's actually fair. And to be honest, one of my favorite things to do as a streamer has been to play games that other people, like you guys, are all familiar with. I do think it's quite fun that way. Oh shit. I mucked up. There's two of them? What are you doing, Oleg? What are you don't focus on the bloody pots, you moron. No! Yeah, I didn't want to lock onto the boss anyway. I'm glad that you didn't lock on. See, I want to use my weapon art, but it's harder to get it off, you know? Ah, oh, son of a bitch. I feel like I was doing well for that as well. I was doing the dodges fairly well-ish. Like, obviously not well enough. I feel like you'll get disappointed from the other Souls games because Elden Ring is too good. That was my concern. Well, I started to play Elden Ring without thinking that I would play through any of the others. I was just like, oh, a friend and Mod had actually put me up to it. They were like, they were basically like, you're not going to play Elden Ring, you're not going to do it. And that's all you've got to say to get me to be like, actually, no, yes, I will. I'm going to prove you wrong. And so when I agreed to play Elden Ring, I didn't expect that I would then be wanting to play the other ones, which maybe seems a bit silly, but... Wow, did he throw off a cape? I think he, like, threw off a cape. Bad us. Alright. Oh, no! I didn't use my weapon art yet. Unlock on this stuff. Maybe I should just help him kill these things so he stops focusing on them. Focus on the correct things, Oleg. Alright, I do think this is a much better move. Let's get rid of the distraction. Great. And now even locking on will be so much easier. Sorry, I thought my weapon art was still being used. What's that? Oh, shit. Go, Oleg. No! Good stuff. Okay. Look at that, guys. We had some strategy going. We used all of our things. We're learning. We didn't need to stay in this hellscape for too long. If you die in your human form in Demon's Souls, the game gets harder. What? Soft foods for 48 hours. Oh, that sucks, Dane. I'm sorry. You can play Elden Ring again with an item enemy randomizer. I would need to buy it on PC, right? You need to do... I'm currently playing it on PS5. GG, thank you. S for Oleg, I know. He did his civic duty, though. I would totally be down to playing different... like, doing more runs of Elden Ring with different challenges, in effect. Did you grab your runes? I think I did. I'm absolutely not going to play Visage, and there ain't nothing you could do to convince me to play Visage. Have you not seen me try and play Resident Evil? I would never. Guys, I think I would have an actual heart attack. What's the TLDR? What's the elevator pitch for Visage? Is he throwing a tree at me? Maybe? Bro, welcome in. Broltion, welcome in. Visage made me pee. for the first time in years. By pee, I hope you mean it made you pee your pants for the first time in years. In which case, more reason why I would not do it. PC, I know. I really... my thing is, I didn't want to get it on PC because I didn't... I use one PC to stream and play games, and I just didn't want to overburden my PC. But I should really set up a dual PC setup. Where the hell is this? Java could play Amnesia. I get Visage and Amnesia mixed up. What's the deal? Oh my god, this is a fucking hero grave. But it's like, I'm here now. Ugh. No, guys, this place is so awful. What was there? Wasn't there? I was about to do something. And you guys were like, this place deserves its own episode. Can I hide here? Ah! No! No! Miserable! And now I've lost all those runes. Oh, Death Mod is so happy. Finally, this grave. Guys! Java, read the name of the summons you got from the duelist, please. Yes. Only because you asked so nicely. Soul Jaws. Of Fortune Ashes. That's cute. They're not soldiers. They're soldiers. Soul Jaws. We love a cute little pun. You got knocked off a branch from their shoulders. Shouts for sure. Oh, where did I lose it? Where did I lose it? Here. Thing is, aren't they gonna just come back to life? Yes. Are you stuck in the wall? Okay, alright. I don't know where I need to go. These places are so awful. They're so nasty. Like, who did this? Oh! That was not what I meant to do. Task failed. Sorry. I'm not even playing fucking Resident Evil. I'm already getting jump scared. Everything about this place just makes me miserable. Task failed successfully is what I was trying to say before I got jump scared. God damn it! Speaking of fucking terrifying, who did that? I get knocked down, but I get up and in. You ain't never gonna keep me down. Amnesia's quintessential no weapons horror survival game. That's what games like Outlast take their inspiration from. It's actually really, really, really good. $1,000,000% no, it's never gonna happen. And P-Dog, you're rude for getting the food ready. Yeah, yeah. This is the hardest catacomb in the game. You're lying. This dungeon is torture. There is a very easy way to get rid of the chariots with Margaret Shackle. It would be cheesing. Cheesing. There was a... Thank you for Labyrinth for Spooky Scary Skeletons and then Paragon for the fart. That was a Tom and Jerry scream if I've ever heard one. What is a Tom and Jerry scream? Do you have the beast repellent torch? Yes, I do. Raptor of the Mist Ash Wall looks nicely against the chariots. Raptor of the Mists. I can't equip it, can I? Yeah, no. I don't have it, which I guess makes me happier. It's sadistic, but we enjoy the pain. It is all fun. If you guys aren't enjoying yourselves, then what's even the point? I don't like that ragdolling. So I guess the idea with the beast repellent torch is that they at least don't jump scare me like that. Okay, this way. Yes, I reckon. Okay, nope, they can still do that. Oh, these things have death blight, I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know what the flip I'm meant to be doing. I mean, gosh. Thank you for the follows and thank you for the like or hi. Oh man. Use Margaret's shackle here. I feel like there's cheesing though. I don't know where I need to run is my only problem. I'm gonna have to run down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run down, and I'm not nearly brave to get whatever that item is, so don't even ask me. Okay. Jiggle, jiggle, this shit blows. I'm so tilted, man. Sorry. Hype train! Thank you, Objection, for the 100-bit cheer. Objection, how are you? How have you been? I really don't want to have to do this multiple times! I'm mad. I'm big mad. All right. Okay, dude. I guess it doesn't matter killing these things like this, 'cause I'm right by the grace. No stress, no stress. Golden epitaph. The golden epitaph. What the hell is that? Sword, sword, sword. I need more. I need a lot more faith. It's a straight sword. God damn it. How much faith do I have? I need 14. I think I have like 7. 8. Fuck. That sucks. That was a really pretty sword. Raptor of Mist can look very badass against chariots. Where is it? Oh, see you, Hans. I'm just hanging out quietly, hoping Elden's treating you good. Well, thank you for hanging out. It is. I mean, it's not, but that's how Elden Ring goes. So in its own way, it is treating me well. In its very own unique, sick, sadistic way. Sadistic way. It's treating me well. Whatever, dude. I'm in trouble. I waited too long for that. I think. Okay. I'm glad that I found out that I can fall down here. The only problem with the torch is that I don't like not being able to two-hand my weapons. Gotta love when 4 ads at all 30 seconds pop up simultaneously. I have no idea what's happening. I am so sorry. I normally try and get better at notifying you guys when an advert is about to play. But that's a lot of adverts. Oh wait, hang on. That genuinely is too many adverts. Eldenring is this hurts me a bit more than it hurts you, kind of, mom. Stop. No, why is that so true? I'm annoyed that I went from the catacomb into doing this. And frankly, I'm surprised that they are paired so closely to one another, but... What do I think I need to do? That sucks. I should have known. I have a lantern. Sorry, I have a lantern. I'm using the beast thing right now because I want to avoid beasts. No! It looks particularly sad since I'm not wearing any pants. See me get tossed about like that. Oh no, I got stuck. I feel like I could do this thing though. No, I could have sworn there was something there. Damn it, I could have sworn there was something there. Doctor Who, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, that was stupid. It was stupid of me, alright? I'm a moron. You're already getting tossed and hit by a skeleton, killed. It's just a boom, boom, bosh. Bullied. I'm getting bullied, guys. So unlucky. Why am I so unlucky? Stay between the pillars. Stay between the pillars. Stay between which pillars? Whose pillars? Why pillars? Dale Ray, yo, welcome in. You could have just sat in the middle between the 2 chariots. Sat in the middle. You're on the right track. You have to jump down. I do have to jump down to the beams. Okay, I think I do. That was my thinking, is that I have to jump down there somewhere. So at least I have the right logic, just the wrong execution. So I'll, yeah, we'll sort that out. And it's also like, do we need these enemies here, really? There we go. Not the side-by-side chariots, but there's space near the pillars to jump down. Okay. Oh, these things are so annoying. And I thought it was just the one. I didn't think we'd have to deal with multiple. When you guys sent me to the Fringe Folk hero grave or something, I thought that was the only grave with the chariots. And then I learned that every grave has chariots like this. Dearie me, this is ER job. Of course we need enemies here. I don't know, Lucy. They could have chilled. They didn't need to do the most right now. This torch, I do like that you can tell that the torch is effective. Like, these enemies clearly aren't wanting to go near me like they normally would. I don't think. Not every grave. Okay, not every grave, but most do. Guys, what was the grave that I was going to go to? I swear there was a grave I was going to go to in a previous stream. And you were like, no. Oh, no, I was about to enter something. And you guys were like, no, save that for its own stream. What was that? If not those bastards. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. I think this is the one. Ay. Fucking bitches. If I just taken my time more, I think that would have worked. Swanson, yo, nope. I know about all catacombs with these rolling death traps. I just want to try and complete, you know, most of the things in the game. Not the side-by-side chariots, but there's a space near the pillars. I think that was it. The little bit that jots out. I think that was the right spot. I just did it wrong. I could be wrong. Before exiting to the lane, look closely at your surroundings. Do they nerf the dungeon? It might be that I'm holding the torch out? Question mark. Streamer projecting on the ER can't be asked. Yeah, give me a break, game. I'm projecting on ER, exactly. Why do you keep jumping off? I think that's where I need to go. Royalty on skinny ass beams. Yeah, holding up this gargantuan building. I know. If you look back whilst you run, you'll have unlimited time. Take time. Was I going too quickly? You're safe right by the pillars at the end. Oh, I am safe. Okay. Boosted banjo. Maybe I didn't see the body. When you get where you just fell off. Oh, okay. I didn't think I had as much time as I had. You can just switch sides and the chariots can't touch you. I can switch sides. What do you mean I can switch sides? Is that stupid to... Explain to me like I'm 5. If you put your torch on your back, and two-wheeled, you get the benefit of the torch? No, but I do have a lantern. So if I needed it just for light, I've got a lantern that does that. What I'm enjoying the benefit of this torch now is like the beast repellentness of it. Which I think does only stays on if I'm holding it. If I'm wrong, obviously please feel free to correct me, but I don't think I am. It's a 2-lane road. Chariots each on 1 lane. Yeah, but guys, you already know that I don't know how to drive. You're asking me to abide by the rules of the laws of the road, the rules of the road, and I don't use a road. I nope the hell out of driving. Yo-ho, Doki Doki. Have we gotten the Elden Ring yet? Yes, practically. Also, you're so sweet. I know this normally isn't your cup of tea, but that you have a friend who likes to play, I think. All right. It's like a 2-lane sidewalk. Oh, okay. In that case, you say 2-lane sidewalk. I guess it. No, but it looks like I have enough time once I get by the poles. I've got a little bit of time, I think. Okay. Did I say the poles? I meant the pillars. At the very least, look back whilst I go down. No, absolutely not. I don't have that much dexterity. I'm stuck. I'm screwed. Look back at it. Why would you want me to look back? Why do you want me to look back at it? You just want me to get bullied. Bro, why would you want me to look? No. Tell me right now. Why would you want me to look back? Yes, you do. You guys are a bunch of absolute assholes. If you run, rise how they at different times, you can rotate to whichever side is moving up. You think that I have 55 gigawatt brain click, tick, synapses firing, where I can figure out, let me run forward and rotate cameras and Don't be ridiculous. Dodge oncoming traffic. Instructions unclear. Yay, Venturific, you know what? The 50 gigawatt chug click, tick, synapse firing brain. Is that not how your brain works? What's that thing from XQC? The 55-inch monitor, blah, blah. Please, Java, it's just like crossing a street. Jiggle. I swear you are trolling me so hard right now. You have to be. There ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way I'm not being trolled right now. How do you have the time? Way forward is down, but that slope, but there is something. I don't care about the shit up on the slope. You think I care what's on the slope? You think I'm brave enough to get what's on the slope? Have you lost your mind? Thank you for the mega high, Kopkinko. Welcome, thank you. Do you drive? No. No, I don't drive. But it's by choice. It's a lifestyle choice. I do know how to, I do know how to drive. I do have a driver's license. That I probably shouldn't have, if I'm being honest. But I do own one. I'm more of a passenger princess. Looks like a troll, but it's not. I swear it's a troll. Yeah, trust Java, you guys. She's a neurosurgeon. You get it. 3 years from now, who is Java chip? Oh, dude, she's at 50 gigawatt chip. Yeah, exactly. The 50 gigawatt chip meme girl, 100%. I get that they're coming on 2 different ways, but I don't understand how looking up is meant to help me. Does that make sense? No, maybe not. But it makes sense to me. That's so rude, man. That's so rude. And this is a bullshit with this thing though, right? It's because even when I make it through the chariot shit, there's just more shit to have to do. I'm gonna use all my health. Well, look, at least I was brave and I got the item, alright? That's gotta count for something. I'm sorry. That was an angry Pootsy. Yeah, she's mad. But I don't do it on purpose. I don't know what to tell her. If I could control it and not do it, I would just control it and not do it. Just wait together and don't rush forward. What do you mean? Oh, because I'm activating the 3rd chariot. Is that what you mean? Also, welcome in, Charlie. Bonsoir. Sacre bleu. Sunstreak, yo, no sorries allowed. Exactly. Oy, oy, oy. I told you it's a hard dungeon. This shit blows. This is why we're here. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, that dead body. I know, but I was so ready. I was so ready for it. I'm not mad. I'm dying here, but for reals. I'm so pissed. Mura, welcome in. Hi. Mura, how's your day or night going? Welcome, welcome. Use the shackle, it's fine. I'm so close, though. I hope we're so close. You were zigzagging like a boss. Thank you. Until I wasn't. My favorite. Thank you for redeeming the cursed double Titanic flute in all its beautiful glory. It's the easiest one out of them all. Is it really? Everyone says this is the hardest one. If you walk past the pillar, it activates the final chariot. Okay. But as long as I'm just, like, so the other chariots can't come far down like that. Do you know what I mean? Ugh. I'm so annoyed I got stuck, man. I got stuck. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. It's fine, I hated my ears anyway. Guys, if you want to hate your ears even more, tomorrow, 11 AM Eastern time, we're going live with Resident Evil 3. I wear a heart rate monitor. I will be loud. My twin sister will be upset with me. I hope I get to see you lot there. Holy crap, that's loud. Oh, the Titanic flute. Yeah. I don't know how to control. I should probably find a way to control it a little bit more. You there? Just chill at the spots. Okay, take your time. You got this. Thank you. So close, guys. So close and yet so far. What do you call? How does the phrase go? Victory robbed. No. Defeat robbed from the hands of victory. The opposite of whatever it's meant to be, you know? How determined are these things going to be to follow me? What do you reckon? Probably very. Alright, let's do what we did last time. That seemed to work a decent amount, I think. Oh, for a second I thought there was only one. I was like, how is that possible? Yeah, I wanted to run before the skeletons got there, but I mucked up the timing. Unfortunately. Mom, I don't like this. It stresses me out. Let me collect my 0 runes. Okay. Alright, okay. Boom, bosh. And this is also my other problem, guys. I'm abysmal at platforming. I hate it. I hate it. I don't even care what that item is. Oh, my hands are all sweaty. This sucks. Why would they include this, huh? Seriously, my hands are getting so sweaty. Rick on Stock is jealous of your zigzagging. Stop! What a great callback. And thank you to whomst ever redeemed the fort. Anonymous. Oh, I really don't know who redeemed the fort then. Thank you to whomever you are. You know what's sad? The fart sound used to scare me. And now I'm just an empty shell of a human. I swear on everything that is holy, guys. If I cock this shit up now, I'm gonna rage out of my ever-living gourd. I'm gonna get so mad. And I only have myself to blame. Like, please, whatever they're about to do, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Don't blow the death flight thing. You don't need to. You don't need to.
Back up, you spooky bitch!
Thank you, Paragon, for redeeming Spooky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I'm gonna stress. Legitimately mild vertigo when I do these parts. 100%. 100%. I really don't want to redo this bit. Please, 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 please. What is the deal with Margit's shackle, by the way? Like, what is it? Butterflies in my stomach. I know. I can't let you guys down. Okay. And I hear more chariots. Just, please don't let it be rude and something that like can pop up over my head. I need to be full health going into whatever this is. I just feel like I'm gonna pop out from this ladder and it's gonna rush over me. Just leave them, you demon. Well, I don't want them to get the old, you know, the old one up on me, you know? What the fuck? Go back down the ladder, okay. I was gonna absolutely pitch a fit. You can jump on it, but I wouldn't suggest. Why the hell would I want to jump on whatever it is? You can jump down further. I can jump down further. Back on the pole? Is that what you mean? Back to the beams is more parkour. Mum, no! Don't make me! You can't make me! What an absolute pit of misery. But it's okay, because each time we do this, we get a little better. Hang on, you know it's either like a TikTok sound or some other sound, and the guy goes blank blank blank, and your mom's a hoe. Does anyone know that sound? Because that's what's playing in my mind right now. Your mom's a hoe. Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. No. No shot, no shot, no shot. I had this horrible vision of being plummeted back down. Okay. Through Fate, the shackles still retain vestiges of power, enough to trap the once bound Margit on Earth, if only for a short time. Oh, for when I fight a boss. Okay. You love that meme. Yeah. Your mom's a hoe. That's what I think. That's literally just on loop in my brain right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Please tell me I'm near the end, guys. What the fuck was that? So go up the slope to the right door. I'm halfway. I'm dead. Ay! Sorry. Ay. No! Fire? Why? You have to die? Why? How do I ride it up? Oh, leave it up. Okay. So this is it left up then, right? Kill the horse thing. Yeah, jump to 20 feet up and ride it. Hit it and leave it. What? Well, now what? I can't jump on top though. Start from the beginning again. Are you serious? Did you guys troll me? I think I'm being trolled. You guys are a bunch of assholes. I hope you all stub your effing toes. I hope every single one of you gets your toes stubbed. You bastards! Because all I'm doing, I'm never coming back to another catacomb ever again. You see if I show face in one of these hellscapes ever again. You mark my words. And if I cock this shit up, I'm gonna baby rage out of my ever-living gourd. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be the biggest mad. Okay, there's that thing. Alright, now what's on the other end? Java, maybe you should wear the heart rate monitor regardless of what game I play. Exactly. Instead in an Elden Ring, it just... Well, maybe I should. I don't want to risk completely blowing it here. Oh, don't get killed by the chariots. Don't get killed by the chariots. Do I want to try this? I guess I better stop being a baby. This thing looks like an asshole. I might regret this. Okay. Who the hell? Ah. It's like that actually wasn't that hard, but it stresses me out. What is this? Crucible feather talisman. Crucible feather talisman. Can I look at it now? Is it safe? Crucible feather talisman. Talisman. Crucible feather. Improves. Improves dodge rolling, but increases. I don't need that. Knock hard because you're a god. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was trying to do the crouch and backstab. I did not do it successfully. Unfortunately. If you die, it's fine anyway. Speak for yourself. I can't bear the thought of showing face to those chariots again. I'll cry. Okay. 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 Wall. Why is this here? To hide from the fire. But I've changed the direction of the fire. Did I change the direction of this fire? I don't know. Is there anywhere to hide here? Yes? It seems it. You tend to save hero graves for endgame. That's smart, to be fair. That's very smart. I just have no patience. I guess. Hit it. Do I need to hit it again? Why do I need to go back and hit it? To send it up or something else? Okay, okay. I feel like I'm being trolled again. Yeah, but I don't need to turn it off if I... Yeah, hit it, twist it, bop it, blah, blah, blah. If I've already... Here, okay, we'll just do it. Fuck it. Why not? No, don't hit. What? Well, I'm here now. You might as well hit it. Who designed this? Who did this? I guess this is just to make this bit easier, but we're already so great we dodged it. Don't hit it and quit it. What is wrong with you lot? Not gonna lie, your streams really bring me up IRL with smiles, yeah, although I know it's from your pain, which I'm sorry for. Thanks. Look, if I didn't want you guys to enjoy my pain, then I wouldn't do this, would I? I would go screw this. You know, if you have a bow and arrow, you can actually shoot it. I should, but I just don't. I'm a moron. I'm a moron. You always hit the traps and see what happens. No, that shit's for braver people than me. Bro, why are we broing? Oh, Ray, see you. Leave it up. What are you talking about? You guys are talking me in circles. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Welcome in. Isn't it? Did I not put it up right now? Is that not what I've done? Yeah, I'm good, right? I'm good to... Wow. Ay. I did notice the light in the column, but I have no clue what it does. Oh, for the love of God, I'm back here. No, dudes, I'm back here. Oi. You've got to do it all again. Are you having a laugh? You lot are having a laugh. You're pulling my leg. I'm not doing that shit again. Oi! God damn it. Open this son of a bitch door right now. Do it again, but do it right. What do you mean? Thank you for the lack of high in the posture check, Dr. Yu. Oh my God, this boss. You couldn't possibly have thought of a worse thing to say to me in this moment. Please tell me that I can at least just resummon here. If I have to go back and do this shit again, I will flippin' shriek. Turn around and run away. We can't. We're committed. I have to do this right. 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 Bitches. And I'm gonna waste all my healing. I'm gonna have no healing for this fight. All right, guys. Living on a hope and a prayer. Your mom's a hoe. I think Oleg is nearly dead. No, now Oleg is dead. I'm telling you right now, if it does not respawn me outside of this door, okay, I will freaking shriek. We have to go again like that. We have to go again like that. This blows. I'm so distraught. Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys. Massive, massive thank you. What level are my summons? Too low. I should really level them up. But I'm concerned because we're here. I mean, gosh. I need them to focus on Oleg for a second. I need to use my this. Okay. Gosh darn it. Why can't I stagger someone, huh? And look, 2 of them here. I've only ever defeated 1 of them. That's so nasty. That's so nasty. JB, see you. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. I'm so upset. This is gonna be torture. This is awful. I think is if I leave this for later. Oh shit. I mucked up already. My problem is if I leave this for later, I have to go through that whole maze again. I can't just teleport back to here. Okay. What? Oh, you dummy. That was a bad one. That was just really not cleanly done. Take one at a time. Someone's could make it a little harder. Why would someone's make it harder? Hey, Harem Dreams, how's it going? So messy. I can't imagine doing this. I can't imagine doing this without a summon, right? I don't know, P-Dog. Best summon besides the Mimic. No? I'm gonna say no, I didn't. Yeah, it would, idiocy. If I've got to come back, it would. I don't want to be like such a Debbie Downer, but I almost feel like I do have to come back. Because this seems just so challenging. They have holy resistance, by the way. They're immune to bleed. My 2 top weapons are holy and bleed. Like, see, I've fought this one before. My problem is having to face 2 of them. Back out. Back out. Yeah. I'm glad at least for damage that we're doing on one of them. The one with the shield I think is going to be so much harder. I'd bring out the Bloodhound Fang. I think it's too low level. I don't think I can get a high enough level to make it worthwhile. That's what I thought about using Oleg to distract one whilst I try and deal with the other. So let's try summoning him again. That was so stupid. Don't talk to me about it. Here we go again. That's not what I meant to do at all. I'm dead. Why do I keep on mucking that up? That's so annoying. Don't be greedy. This is not the one I want to fight with the shield. I would way rather I fight the other one. So let's see if we can... I don't think I've ever successfully fought one of the shield ones yet. Or have I? I don't know. You guys know best than I do, I feel like. Something tells me. Once again, the poor believers. I'm so sorry, believers. We'll give it a handful of goes. We'll see how we fare. We'll see how we fare. I think the thing that's so stressful is that I feel like there's a lot of setup to do in here. You know? I've got to do this. Summon Oleg. Go focus on Oleg. Please, 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 please. Let me run back over here. I need to put it in a different pouch. I don't know what other pouch I'm meant to put it in. And of course, oh my days. Yeah, okay. Damn. Ay, ay, ay. You need the man from Cool Runnings hyping you up. That's why I've got chat. Chat's here to hype me up. Am I on PS5? Yes, I am on PS5. If you use the shackle, you won't have to deal with the chariots again. How do I use the shackle so that... I guess, let me... Okay. We're going to give this another handful of goes. And then... We're going to give this another handful of goes. And then... If we need to come back, we'll use the shackle. I have no clue how to use it. So I'll ask you guys, help me. How do I use the shackle? And we'll just do it like that. Every time. Every time. Why am I now suddenly forgetting the correct button inputs to summon? Like, why? Yeah, just bully me. Just bully me. Okay. Can you please just let me weapon art? All right. Poor Oleg. I know that sound. Takes me too long to back out. Fucking bitches. Ugh. If you leave, I would get a new summon and level up with as much possible. I like, did you say Pikachu? I like Oleg. I think it's a good summon. You wouldn't have to deal with the chariots if you didn't hit the fire pillar again. Is that really true? I'm so mad if that's true. You guys are absolute assholes. That's so nasty of you guys. That's so nasty. Come on. Can't we all share in my pain of having to go and do the chariots once? What's the point in suffering the pain of having to go through the chariots again? I hate hero caves. They're awful. They're awful, awful, awful. Again, probably great, like, and you need end game fun. You've already done the rest of it. Good stuff. Like, I get it. But it's a little, it's, you know, two of them here. And Oleg dies so quickly because he's not leveled up enough. Again, a bet of my own making. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for this, I think. This is just like silliness on my part now. And especially because I've not yet defeated one of the ones with the shield yet. You just knew. Yeah, okay, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. This is silly. It would be one thing if I was guessing fairly close, but I'm not guessing close enough for it. You said +2 deaths, right? Let's go, I guess, back here. These caves would be too easy if you didn't leave them for endgame. These caves would be too easy if you leave them for endgame, except this one in particular. Except fuck this one in particular. It's Wayne. Yo, welcome in. I just found you on YouTube. Glad you took your time and didn't miss too much. Oh, I have been taking my sweet ass time. It's actually so shocking. There's a website that you can use and it gives me analytics on like how many hours I've spent playing certain games, and I've spent already 106 hours playing this game, I think. And it's now my 3rd most streamed category. I think my most streamed game is, well, my most streamed category is just chatting, and then after that it's GeoGuessr. But like only probably after the stream I would have played Elden Ring longer than GeoGuessr, which feels wild. Cramps, yeah, they're the worst duos. Again, I think I hate feeling, especially since we spent all the time actually going through the cave. I hate feeling like a quitter, but it was one of those things where Oleg needs to be leveled up, which I should probably go do right now, even though actually I can't because I don't think I've got runes. No, I'll go level him up when I've got some runes. So Oleg was really low leveled. He was dying really quickly. And then I've not yet killed one of the crucible knights with the shield by myself. And so the idea of having to kill 2 of them, it was just no way. Jackus, yo, use Margit's Shackle anywhere in this dungeon, you'll destroy the chariots. But like, how often can I reuse Margit's Shackle? Is it just the one, is it a singular use, or do you always get to use it? And if you always get to use it, then why don't people just spam using it? Surely that would be the plan. Yeah, welcome in, lovely YouTube people. I'm thrilled that you're here. Thrilled to bits. If it's any help, I have played 108 hours and you are crazy further than me. That 1 helps, but then also 2, no it doesn't, because I didn't think I was rushing through the game. I don't want to rush through. Well, I want to try and find a good balance. I don't want to rush through the game, but at the same time, I don't want to just be like snails pacing my way through to the point where like it's not actually fun to watch, you know what I mean? I want to make sure we're always doing something interesting and worthwhile.
Oh, you again, is it? Perfect bloody timing, actually. I got crab. Cooked up fresh.
Sorry. You should probably know, Black God.
Hey, there's something I should probably tell you. You heard of the Dung Eater? He's a madman. Has it out for everyone. Curses them. Goes round in his rank armor and all. You see him though. Stay, well, away. I was in the same jail as him once, so I know firsthand. He's a god-forsaken monster.
Damn.
Not just some petty thug like me.
That's the first we've like, I feel like that's the first we're hearing some proper lore about him, right? Now that you're in Lendl, have you gotten the deathbed dress? Not yet, but people have been talking about it, so we'll definitely want to find it, for sure. Think about how epic it will be when you get stronger. Come back. Exactly, Zed. Yes. Good thinking. GeoGuessr, I thought RDR2 would be 2nd. You're close, Lucy. RDR2 was 3rd, I think. Yeah, RDR2. And again, they were all around like 103 hours, 106 hours, something like that. I'll check it. I'll tell you guys later. Indefinitely, it's unlimited use. Wow. The shield ones are incredibly hard because of the timing, and it has few openings and they constantly attack you. And I don't use heavy weapons anymore. So it's all about being able to like properly navigate around, and I'm still working on getting that right. You can use it twice per fight and only for 1 phase. But like, what does it do in the middle of a fight? At least you feel a bit accomplished if it had left the pillars alone. Oh, at least you could feel a bit accomplished if, yeah, I'd left the pillars alone. Yeah, I didn't know. If you want to practice on the Shield Crucible Knights, there's one right outside Stormvale Castle in Limgrave. Oh, there is one, right? In the jail, I think. Thank you, Savage Chinchilla, for the hydrate. Cramps, yo! Oh, sorry, that was you that said that. I'm sorry. Pastrami King, hey! Barbecue, who has barbecue? I'm love watching, so don't you worry about that. Thank you, Sunstreak. And again, I've not yet said this, I don't think, in today's stream. And if I have, apologies. My brain is like actual mush right now. But it means the absolute world to me and then some. I have so many of you here who are so supportive and will stick around and watch a whole bunch of different categories. It means, or like different games rather. I think it's really special, and it means genuinely so much to me when I see your guys' faces in different streams. So thank you. Rashid, yo, are you winning, son? No, I just got bullied out of one of those dumb chariot hero grave things. Have you done them before? How's streams been? Java, choose a weapon and concentrate to leveling it up. That's what I've done. Sorry, and I'll finish this conversation with the guy in a second. That's what I've done. These straight swords I've leveled up to as high as I can. I need a special type of somber smithing stone now. It's like dragon something something. But I need, I guess, better diversity still, because I've got these ones leveled up pretty high. And then I've got, I think it's Eleanor's pole blade that I use, but that's a bleed weapon, so it's having a lot of overlap. I think Shield Crucible Knights are the easiest. You just have to parry them, but I can't parry because I don't have an item that can parry, right? Isn't that my problem? Rancid, yo, welcome in. Blasphemous Blade makes the Crucible Knights a lot more manageable. What is the Blasphemous Blade and where could I get it? Oh, happy Ramadan! Oh, happy Ramadan to you both. That's so sweet. Stop, I'm gonna cry. Guys, without spoiling, I messed up my first run and killed... Oh no. Okay, let's not do that. Java, your brain is mush. Like mashed potato mush or like slushy mush? It's like slushy mush. I think mashed potato mush would have more give to it. Literally, my brain is shot to shit today, so I apologize, guys. I'm much lower energy. I feel like I'm lower energy than I normally am. Taylor, how are you, my love? How have games been? Guys, please give Taylor a follow. They are a fantastic FPS streamer. Fantastic.
Kills people, who curses the souls, does all sort of shit to the corpses to keep them cursed forever. I ain't seen nothing more disgusting in all my years. I ain't ever been more scared neither. Rooted to the bloody spot while he did that to my friend.
He makes it sound... I'm so sorry, please, Lord, forgive me. He makes it sound like he's having sexual intercourse with them. No? Black Lavender, yo, welcome in. I'm happy to catch my first stream. I'm the guy that tweeted you the red armor set. Yo, Black Lavender, thank you so much for popping in. Oh. Okay, help me remember, there's a necklace here. I'm thrilled that you're here. Thank you again so much to all the lovely new faces here. It brings a big smile on my face. Oh, stop, I'm blushing. Can't stop, won't stop. I would never restrain myself. Actually, let's do this, guys. It's a shame. These are underground, so don't anyone come for me. Let's. I don't want to try it a whole bunch because I'm just got done doing something really annoying. But I don't think there is a Crucible Knight somewhere here. Yeah, I think it might be this one. Question mark. So let's try. It'll be interesting to see if we can get done. I know obviously we should do a fair amount more damage to it now than before. Dirty mind much, I know. My mind is in the absolute gutter. But I don't know, there's just something about the way he's talking. It really does give you that vibe. And it's weird now coming back and seeing this big thing. And I remember trying to fight it before on previous times and da 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 da. It's also kind of, it makes sense, but it's also a bit weird that all these people still defending the castle. Your master is gone. Be free. Be free from the shackles. Buy prawns from Boggart, they're OP. I don't have any money. I'm poor. I'm a poor, impoverished, wussy baby streamer. I need to get my runes back. Did you make the Everjail? Practice parrying this guy. I don't... How... but I can't parry. What... I would need to be able to parry, right? I don't have anything that I could use. How to parry? I need a shield? Is that the vibe? Yeah, but I don't want to use a shield. But mom, I don't want to use a shield. Ugh. Oh, but look how little damage it does. Okay, well, I take it back. Let me alone, let me alone. The shield is the biggest thing. All right. Wow, okay, at least got a hit in. But see, I'm lucky that I'm so much higher level than this thing is right now. You get a good opening if you can get them to muck up putting you on the shield though, okay. I tried to roll through that and I obviously messed up the timing. Don't die, Java, don't die, don't die, don't die. I'm still gonna die, probably. Do they all have tails like that? Little scorpion tails? Well, okay. I didn't really learn anything doing that. That was, I need to find one that's a little bit of a, I need to find one that's not such a low level, because that, I kind of cheated that a little bit. Killed the training partner, I know. Because this is my thing though, right? Hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. I've not been using a shield practically the whole game. Once I decided I wanted to dual wield, I haven't used a shield. So it feels like it'd be cheating to start using a shield for certain enemies, but maybe it's not cheating, maybe it's smart. Are there some juicy big daggers that let me parry? Like Giga Chad daggers, but like parryable? Oh, control, yo! I never parried these guys. I just dodge and use a variety of attacks. And that's been my philosophy, my combat philosophy throughout the game, is to just be dodging. Fire and lightning, okay. When he stomps the ground, yeah, I need to jump up to avoid the thing. Thank you, Black Lavender. Thank you so much. These moves are very telegraphed. The thing that keeps on getting me in trouble, one of the things that keeps on getting me in trouble so much is not being able to properly predict. Sorry, some of these enemies is like wind-ups for their attacks take fucking ages, and it's always hard to get the timing right. For me, at least, I always struggle with it. Confidently controlling the space between you. Try staying up. Right up on the shield side. I think that's what I need to do. I'm not being aggressive enough. Like, I'm being greedy. I'm not being aggressive. Does that make sense? You beat the whole game with no shield. You don't need one. Do your style. And that's my plan. I mean, that is really committing. I don't have problems with commitment, guys, okay? You can fight one in Stormvale and Redmond Castle. Okay. Well, let's do, yeah, we're here now. We're here now. What did we do? What was here? There was, oh, the big enemy was here. And I already took that, yeah. You cannot get on the horse here. The buckler is a good learning parry. I think I have that. I think I have that shield. I personally never use shields, yeah. Patch is selling the parry and daggers. If you found him, I have found him. But then those daggers must not be that good, right? I would think, if it's the ones that Patches are selling. Hit them in their wind up. Yeah, I've got to stay closer. Closer, smarter. Hello. Necklace from the vendor. Oh yeah, do I have enough runes for it? I reckon I do. That's smart. Thank you for saying that. I guess this is the closest one. But it doesn't feel like it should be. You wanted to find the upstairs for the fortified manor. Oh, thank you. You're also being reckless and aggressive. That's, you know, that's all semantics, surely. I'm not that reckless. And I am aggressive. Let's do necklace first. Necklace first. Oh, that's the, is that the catacombs that I just came out of? I think. Hey, Funny, how are you? So, Job, I finished the YouTube playlist last night and I mostly caught up, probably. How's the stream going so far? Had a birthday visit from my oldest daughter earlier. Missed the Discord stream start notification. I mean, look, if you're going to be so horrid and miss the Discord go live notification, I mean, God, could you... I can barely believe it. But if you were to be so mean and do that, I think having a lovely birthday visit from your oldest daughter is probably the best reason, I reckon. Happy birthday. How has your birthday been? Have you thought about adding some faith or ranged incantations? Yeah, I have. So I didn't start. The short answer is I kind of feel like it would be fun to do this run not using magic at all, and then doing a different run where I only use magic. I didn't when I started this playthrough,
Right,
that was not my intention.
Some more crab, do you?
To not it wasn't my... What? Oh, sorry. What? What am I missing? It wasn't my intention to not use magic, but now I kind of feel like it might be a fun challenge run to not use it in a way. I don't know. I know where you're coming from. I felt the same way, almost like my preferred playstyle failed, so I have to give it into a shield. Yeah, instead of just like practicing and really honing it. Not as good as a buckler for sure. Okay, but now, yeah, it suits my style more. The underground also has a lot of crucible knights. Okay, Lucy, thank you for the lurk. Patches is so annoying. Patches is... Oh, ignore Feta's copy pasta. You're such a pain in the ass. You're definitely 51% aggressive. I'm in the slim majority aggressive to reckless. I admit I am very reckless. But you're learning faster than me, to be fair. I took a whole playthrough. I mean, look, I've got leaps and bounds to learn still. Oh, not yours, hers. That's you. Oh, that's lovely. How is her birthday? The next is a quest item from just after the castle. I thought I needed the necklace. I already have it. I have it? How could I have... How would I have it already? Is it a key item? I don't think so. No. What am I missing? Yeah, me need to start the quest first. Okay. Sorry, guys. Well, let's go... Fortified mansion. Got her a custom cake and her favorite ice cream when we watched the first episode of Wednesday. I'm gonna cry. That's so lovely. You stopped using shields about halfway in. You just carried one but kind of stopped using it. Oh, the painting. We've got a painting as well. Let's actually take a look at the painting. Something nice and calming, guys, yeah? Nothing like looking for a painting. Or it might be an absolute pain in the ass. Which one? Which one was it? This one. Yeah, flightless bird. Okay, so view of the castle with the big tree behind. Still no pants. Yes, still no pants. Don't be ridiculous. You think I'm gonna wear pants? Are you crazy? In this economy? I went to go watch my nephew's recital. Oh, came back to the same copy paste. Yeah. Some things don't change. Or actually, rather, this is going to be the copy pasta until someone writes something even more ridiculous or like more outlandish in the YouTube comments. There's going to be a whole rinse and repeat. No, maybe it's this one. Let's try this one instead. You didn't give Rhea the necklace. I don't think I've... Oh, I gave it back to Rhea already. Where the hell did I get the necklace from? Am I being such a div? Yeah, I have to be patient. I'm so greedy. I'm so greedy with it. It's definitely punishing me. 100%. All right. Inventory. We're in the right-ish area. This one should be pretty easy to figure out, I reckon. I think we need to be a bit closer, and there's a broken column to our right. Am I in the right place? Yeah, pants on a Saturday. Yeah, exactly. No shot. No way. Am I? Do I need to be closer? Is that not the main entrance? Maybe this isn't the main entrance. Ay. Oh, it's the lady I talked to with the green outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Guys, you know so many names. So many names, you can barely keep track of it all, huh? No, maybe this isn't right. No, this is not right. I may give up on this one. For now. I don't want to do something that hurts my brain too much, you know? There's only so much pain and suffering we can take in a day. But see, it can't be by the main door. But I don't think it's through the main door either. No, it can't be. Ah, phooey, to hell with it. We'll figure it out a different time. I will say it's beneficial for a certain massive pain in the ass. Alternative late boss getting dodged down to a T because shield's basically useless. Wow. The lady with the horrible posture. That would be me, kind of. I've got like, I sit up really, I know it seems silly right now because I'm curled up in a little queue, but I can sit up with my back really straight, but then my shoulders roll forward and it kills me. I hate it. If it's a painting from the capsule, I believe I know where it is. It is a painting from the capsule, and it's somewhere like, I wasn't crazy far off where I was, but I wasn't close enough yet that I felt like, oh yeah, that I felt like, oh, I've nearly got it, you know? I know, we've got to save the pain and suffering for zombie time tomorrow. I mean, you got to use your eye evaluation appointment. Oh, cataract surgery. Oi. That's bad, hey funny. Wait, if you follow that cliff towards the building, there's a crater with something in it. Let's do that. Follow the cliffs towards the building. Sorry, I'm like ping-ponging all over the place. I'm just so undecided. If I go here... Did I not do this? Let's go here. Oh. Yo, Kenji, how are you? Lovely. How's streaming been? You know what would have enhanced this game? If they'd put an EastEnders style Thames in the map. Why the hell would you want the EastEnders? Wait, also, why would you call it an EastEnders style Thames? It's a London style Thames. It's the Thames. Hang on. So I gotta go crater. Gotta follow the cliff to the crater, I reckon. Is this a merchant here? No, this is just... It's near a boss you killed many streams ago. What? The painting is near a boss I killed many streams ago. I was about to be like, are you sure? But yes, I think you probably are sure. Finish one thing, Java. I couldn't do that if my life depended on it. Too distracted. Too many things going on. Also, what counts as a crater? Because like these little divots, do these count as craters? No, probably not, right? I mean, maybe. I probably wouldn't call it a crater. I'd call it a divot. The twin blade boss. Which twin blade boss? Oh! In the windmill set place? I don't have that painting yet. Is that what you're talking about? It's so weird hearing people talk about EastEnders on Twitch. I live in the UK. It just feels unexpected to hear it on Twitch. Well, what do you think I am? Bloody chopped liver? I'm also from the UK. Even though oh, here we go. Even though I've been gone for far too long. Cries in Kekona. Exit comfy grunge strip. Thank you, farthest guys. You get it. You get the vibe. I was gonna say today my brain. Ah! Mushy. Can you just let me heal, please? No. Yes. Okay. It seems to be doing okay damage. No, unlock from them. This is going better than I expected when I came across a dual prongs. I don't even know what the hell I don't know what this is meant to be inspired from. It's like a pincer. There you go, it's got pincers. Again, the only thing that feels fair in these games. Oh, I guess it's like supposed to be like a bull, like a pincer bull. I feel like most of these things should just be weak to holy, because they look so unholy to me. Like, yes, of course that's weak to holy damage. I like the R2 for this weapon, but it's, again, my issue with all these weapons in the first place. I like something that moves quickly enough. I feel like I can do shifty, dodge, shifty. Except, you know, actually dodged. Ha. God damn it. Let me get hit by every single one of those. Snacks, yo! Welcome in, how's it going? Just watch me get bullied. This is Taurus meets Heracross vibes. Heracross? Pincer. Pincer is the name of the Pokemon, right? Leave me alone! Bitches! I don't think I healed. Yeah, I ran out of healing. Alright, well, I just got tossed about. George, not Gina. Yo, it's like a beetle ball. Obviously, it's like the beetle ball. Duh. Almost first try. Hello, pre-stream crew. Yes, Ben. Hello. Definitely not towards the end of stream. I saw you using whip earlier. How was that working for you? I thought I'd try to give it a second playthrough. I didn't speak English just then. I'm sorry. I love the idea of a whip. it didn't move as quickly as I was expecting it to move, is my only thing. You just got pinchered. Pinchered? We were close, but not because I was being smart. Does that make sense? That is very kind that it gave me the time to do that. See, I quite like using R2 like that, which I know isn't the intended way to do it, but I prefer things that have a quicker animation, you know? Oh, I don't like the clacking. So unlucky. Scorpio Taurus, valid. I feel like both Heracross and Pinsir were both Pokemon. You would be correct. That is correct. Pinsir and Heracross are both Pokemon. But it looks more like a Pinsir than a Heracross. Hello, please. Taking a little break from the Diablo beta. How is it? How is it? It's got... Diablo 2 has great music. That's all I always think about when I think about the series. As a German who likes to bless the English language with new and creative word creations, I'm absolutely convinced that pinchered is a real word. I mean, we could make it a real word. That could be our new real word. I like, can't you make up a lot of different words in German, right? Donkey bridge, I think is a German word, like a made up word. I'm inputting in too many attacks. Does that make sense? I tried to jump that. I swear I tried to jump that. I just mistimed it horribly. See, this is one of those ones where, would it be easier? Oh, God. I'm dead. Would it be easier on a horse? No, but like, mainly just for closing the gaps between us. It is so mobile. It is so frustratingly mobile. I've got to say much closer, much closer. Maybe not that close. Damn it. Back out, back out, back out, back out. I feel like I'm doing consecutively worse. Have you only got one weapon you're upgrading? No, I would upgrade more. So I've got the holy swords that I'm using now. Button mashing, I know, that was particularly button mashy, wasn't it? I've got the holy swords that I'm using now. And I have a pole blade, a bleed pole blade that I've got leveled up. What else have I got fairly leveled up? I think that's probably it. I had some great swords. I was using the Bloodhound Fang for a little bit. I've got the Bloodhound's Fang that I was using for a little bit. And Claymore, Great Sword Claymore combo I was using for a while. Ay, ay, ay. I can summon. Maybe I will summon. This is a bad idea. I feel like I don't want to be in the pit with him. Now, is there a way, as I'm doing this fight, did mistime that? I'm supposed to be able to tell if it's weak to holy or not. It doesn't even look like. I don't think I can dodge through that one. It doesn't seem it. But if I'm wrong, obviously someone please let me know. Back out, back out. Jump, jump, jump. No. Bollocks! Jump, 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 jump! I don't think I can jump that one. Ah! Back out. Just to be safe. Okay, come to me. Oh! Collateral, yeah. See, I don't... Gosh, how am I supposed to dodge that one? Maybe can I just back out far enough? No, I don't think so. No. Maybe I can jump it. I'm just being an absolute moron. Ah. I don't know why. I don't think this is necessarily smarter on the horse, but it's just the inability to... The jumping around wildly is pissing me off. Like, this seems much easier, just to be able to stay closer to it. But then everyone goes, don't do the combat on the horse, it's awful. And the combat on the horse sometimes is awful, but sometimes it's not awful. How am I supposed to know? How's it supposed to make sense, Mum? Okay, wait, my twins texted me. I have a joke with bullfighting and shouting, Oleg, but I don't have to set it up right. I think that was the joke. We were able to at least... I understood where you were going with it. We all got to enjoy it. Zinc, yo, GG's, thank you. Welcome in chat, Zinc Hackers. How's it going? How are you? The beetle ball was beatable. It was beatable. Do you get it? Thank you. Yeah, maybe the whole point for that, the bit where it was the purple and I couldn't jump over it, maybe the lesson to learn was to just get on the bloody horse and run away from it. But we're learning. Nico, yo, how's it going, Nico? There's that aggressive gameplay we've all come to know and love. For better or for worse. Thank you for the follows, by the way, everyone. Massive thank you for the follows. Welcome, welcome in. I'm thrilled that you're here. I'm very thrilled. Legendary gamer, Kenji. For anyone that doesn't know, Kenji did bloody Sekiro no hit. I don't know how. People who do that and people who do like the god runs of the From games, all the respects in the world. I just don't know how you have the, wait for it guys, let's all say it in unison, patience for it. Do you have a scythe? I had one. I mean, I still have it. That I remember I got really early on in the game and I was like, oh, I want to use that. But I didn't have enough like faith for it or something. This one, the winged scythe, this is the only one that I've got. Yeah, I didn't have nearly enough faith for it because I'm at faith level like 8 or something. And I was using this whip, but it's leveled up some. Because I think it was Hans that was asking me. I liked the idea of the whips. They just didn't move as quickly as I had wanted them to move. These swords actually don't do holy damage, even though it looks like it. Only their physical damage is increased with your L2. Really? So then I'm able to use that weapon even if the enemy is not even... Hang on. So it's okay for me to use these then even if the enemy is strong against holy? Are you enjoying the game so far? Oh, I'm loving it. It's an incredible game. Amazing, amazing, incredible game. It's frustrating. It's beautiful. The people in chat, on, I forget who it was, excuse me, linked in the Discord. Well, we were talking about it in chat one stream, and they linked it in the Discord to, Actman did a video about Elden Ring hot takes, I think it was. Oh, excuse me. And that was so funny. Like, some of the takes in that. I don't understand the people that keep on saying the game has bad graphics. I'm like, help me understand that. In my opinion, the horse is good for running away to heal. Maybe that's how it should be used. It's going pretty good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm okay. I apologize. I was quite sick this morning. I'm just not feeling well. I think I'm super run down. So I was supposed to go live at 11 with Resident Evil, and I didn't. And that's why we're playing Elden Ring today. And we're going to do Resident Evil tomorrow. So guys, if you are interested, mark your calendars. 11 a.m. tomorrow, Eastern time. We're doing Resident Evil 3 in one sitting, and I would love if you guys could be there. Posture check. No posture check. This is my posture for the rest of the stream. No, thank you for that. At least I get to stretch my shoulders. Oh, no death. Sorry. No hit and no death, in my opinion. They are practically the same thing. They deserve to be the same thing. Who doesn't like the idea of whips? Truly. Yeah, right? Josh, welcome in. Best game ever. I think it has to be up there. I mean, the thing that's so amazing about this game is how genre... It's not even genre defining. It's a true, like, watermark in game development, I think. It's a complete beast in and of itself. Before I'd played Elden Ring, I'd played my way through Ragnarok, and I knew that Ragnarok had lost out to Elden Ring, and I was really bummed about that, because Ragnarok is a phenomenal, beautiful, amazing game, and it is. And if you've not played Ragnarok, please, please, please correct that mistake and play it. But you play through a game like Elden Ring and you go, I get it, because it is, I think it just did so much. It's done so much, like, to progress the way we think about games forward, I think. False praise, something is always confined to the grade. Wait, what? Almost as beautiful as the game. Ah, thanks, Light, I think. Your swords are good because they don't have the negative effects from holy resistant bosses. Oh, that's great. Black Lavender, thank you. We went on this whole mission to upgrade. So sorry. I like just taking a little bit of a pause to talk to chat. Oh, hang on. Let's swap that out. We took effort to upgrade this so that we could use it in this area. And don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful pole blade. I'll walk about and use it some. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. But it's good to know that my swords then at least are able to do damage. Excited for tomorrow? Spooky time. Spooky. I'll wear a heart rate monitor and everything. Yeah, dang. Oh no, Nico, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. COVID recovery sucks. Yeah. Thank you, Ubax. Thank you so much. I think it'll move higher up your list once you get to endgame. The last couple of bosses are just madness. You're talking about Elden Ring, right? Because it's already incredibly high on my list, for sure. The Magister, yeah, welcome in. Since I've only been watching on YouTube, welcome in. It's good to see you're trying out some new armor. We finally did. And look how beautiful. Look how glorious. We just need new boots. And then we'll be cooking. Figured you'd like that video. Yeah, it's so good. It's crazy, huh? Go Darth Maul. Exactly. Sorry, I guess that looks a bit weird. Well, no, that doesn't look that... Yeah, it kind of does look a little bit... Anyway, it's comfortable, so we're just going to do it. Where someone asked me about a camp. Didn't someone say, have I been to a camp nearby here? I think someone wrote. So is it level one, number 1? I don't know. Have I not? You love the weapon, Gulia? Yo, how was your stream? John, thank you for the tier 1 19 months. Look here, meow. What's going on? We're just having a silly, goofy time. We're a bunch of silly, goofy gals having some silly, goofy times. Sorry I couldn't make the start of stream. Just finished doing most of my work for the day. Well, that's good on you for getting your work done for today. Holy moly. could not be me. I was supposed to do some editing things. Didn't happen. Well, no, I was supposed to be live with Resident Evil. Then that didn't happen and blah, 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 blah. Life sucks. But it's okay because we'll be playing it tomorrow. There needs to be prettier gear. I want... Oh, so like an elf from Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. This is my favorite. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. What the fuck? What was in here? Was there nothing in here? What? Did I just get robbed? The moveset looks sick. It's super pretty. Yeah, I got absolutely debated. How bloody dare you lot? Oh, I already cleared it. Well, then they need to not... They need to chill. They need to not... They need to keep the chest open. Don't give me the chance to reopen the chest, guys. Amazon is hands down one of the most demanding clients. You have Amazon as a client. I have no idea what particular work you do for Amazon, but I'm not remotely surprised. Oh, it was a colossal hammer. Okay, thank you. What do I want to do? Where the hell do I want to go? Do I want to continue on in the capital? Do I want to explore around more? Cyber janitor. That would be very, very draining. Very draining. Did you see any of the catacomb debacle? Oh my god, please no. The catacomb or the hero grave? Talk about work. I actually kind of have to clean up my apartment, and since I can move again, and now I have excellent entertainment in the background, I might just go into a lurk. Please, please, please do. Thank you so much. Fortified Manor has some cool secrets still. Okay. Fortified Manor. Have I been underground much? No. So I know that I'm able to get to the sewers. I know that there are sewers that I should be exploring. I don't know how to explore them. I don't know where to explore them. I do not know how to make my way to them. But I reckon it will be apparent. I will find out without spoiling. How the flip do I get up to the other? Why do I sometimes censor myself and sometimes I don't? I don't know. I really should stop. I should try not to swear as much as I do. But I don't know how the fuck to get to the second level here. Unfortunately. Why not try to respec with Renala? I mean, I may do. It's not that I would be like flat out opposed to it. I just don't think... I'm not annoyed or displeased by how my specs are now. Unless it was you guys were going to go, oh my god, Java, there is this weapon that is so cracked. It suits your playstyle to a T. You have to go get it. Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, maybe I'll go and respec. But I don't feel the need to right now. Let's see if I can go up this way. Sebastian, yo, would you like directions to the sewers? Potentially. Potentially. If I find that I am just so turned about and then some and I'm not making any progress, and I'll be like, all right, guys, SOS. I'm tagging you in. But I think I'm at least in a new area that I've not been yet now, I hope. Well, this is going to be really embarrassing. The sewers are a bit hidden. Okay. Sanctified wet blades. Grants choice of affinity upgrade to a weapon. Okay. Hammer. Cool. Oh! Okay. I've made it up to the second floor. Good stuff. No, Java, you should say the C word more, if anything. No, I should not. No, I absolutely should not. Your gal is so weird being here, and it's the round table, but they're not here. But why aren't they here? I don't understand if I'm in like a parallel... If like the round table is a parallel universe or something. That's just gorgeous. No, I'm not trying to say the C word anymore. Because your gal would like to be a full-time streamer and be able to make some brand deals. And I don't know if how a brand's gonna feel if I'm letting this C word fly loose. So yeah, like Fia's normally in here. We would normally get our who'sy what's it's done by that guy, and that girl's chilling there. And now it's so weird being here. Yeah, Elden Queen, thank you. I think you're the first person I've seen that said backseating loud. Was curious to know why. Oh yeah, sure. So I quite enjoy, well, one, I actually quite like that. Not many people, I guess, do. I quite enjoy backseat gaming because the way I see it is that it's super interactive. If I wanted to play video games by myself, I just wouldn't stream. And obviously there's a difference between backseating and spoiling something. Like, don't spoil things for me. But I think it's fun. You all have such a wealth of knowledge about the game. I think it's fun to have you guys share that with me. Share your experiences. I don't know. That's sort of my way of thinking about it. I mean, to each their own for streamers, 100%. But I find it way less fun when streamers don't allow backseat gaming. It's like you're gaming with your mates. Are you not going to backseat game when you're playing with your mates, or like you're watching your mates play something? Lets you change affinity, some ashes of water sacred. All the wet blades do that. Oh, for a particular flavor. I think the Roundtable is like a ghostly safe place, yeah, for the Tarnished, but it was based on this place. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, yeah, very clearly. It's identical to this place. The Roundtable you go to isn't real. Bum, bum, bum. Better knock it off. Terpy, welcome in. Oh, yeah. Terpy Nug, welcome in. Is this endgame? No. I'll show you my map. I'm still so early on. I'm exploring the capital. We've done some stuff in Caelid. Limgrave is pretty cleared out. I don't think there's much else left in Liurnia. I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty that I'm missing. And so yeah, we're making our way through Altus Plateau. So we're still super early on. Super early on. I agree, she's already Elden Queen. But oh my days, I'm looking forward to watching this journey for at least 12 months. She should be in the mountains by then. Am I going really slowly? Is it a spoiler to remind you of dialogue lore you've seen before? No, I would say no then. It's not, hang on. Because if I've seen it before, I should, in theory, be familiar with it. But to be fair, there's so much in the game. Oh yeah, and I guess the other reason I like backseat gaming that I didn't mention is that because I'm streaming, I'm always really conscious of making sure that I'm doing something that is interesting and worthwhile. Ugh. Like, I don't want to just be, I don't know. There are lots of things that would have taken me maybe a lot longer to figure out. And can I figure it out on my own? Yes. Like, the thing I think I find offensive about when people get upset about backseat gaming is that they think that I'm just some wussy little baby crying little female, you know, why are you holding a controller, fucking moron. And that's not it. If you were to leave me to my own devices, I could figure things out by myself, but it might take me a hell of a lot longer to figure it out by myself. And like I said, I'm here to enjoy the game, but also to enjoy chatting and hanging out with you guys. And it's not going to be like, there are certain things that watching me do repetitively are funny and interesting, but then other things, like, definitely not. You know what I mean? You're going to go to sleep. Lucy, have a fantastic night's sleep. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. I just unlocked Mountain of Giants yesterday. It's wild. Have fun with the journey. Thank you. And again, thank you so much, everyone who's following. It means the world to me. Coded sword. What's the coded sword? I have no idea what Mountain of Giants is. But it sounds like it'll be a good time. This. Nope. It is not for me. Not particularly slowly given you're streaming. That's good. Okay, that's good. No, I'm not. The first time you go to that usual roundtable, they tell you, yeah, it's not in this world. Ah, and to be fair, it's all the way. It's like literally not on the. It's in all the way in the corner. So. Oh, actually, speaking of. Oh, is there maybe? Is there a grace spot here? I don't think so. I think I've been to all the rooms. So I will just go to the round table now quickly. Are you always saying, don't want to spend a whole stream, looking for an item that I could find in 10 minutes with chat's help. Exactly. And again, like, what... I think compared to a lot of other streamers, I do a lot of wandering about to begin with. I'm not one of those ones that's going like douche douche douche, like let me just focus on main mission stuff. So
No.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
there's a certain level of that that's like not even remotely interesting. Okay, first off, the spirit tuning. Yes. All right, we're gonna do like that. There's something you should know.
I can hear it from across the wing.
Oh.
A howl. You should keep your... I know you're strong.
We've spoken about that already. Did he say no?
Oh, it's you. Don't pay me any mind. It's not important. Just lay out your arms.
That's the first time he said something different. But he won't let me have dialogue with him. Okay, something's changed. How many hours do you have in the game? You can check in the settings. I've streamed this for over 100 hours. 107 hours. Okay. Might want to talk to Fia whilst you're here. Oh, let's go chat to her. Being your first FromSoft game, I honestly would say you've really quickly grasped the way the game works and doing great. Thank you. I always keep forgetting this is your first Souls. That makes me fucking thrilled to hear. Because there are a lot of other people that will not let me forget it.
To see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more?
Yeah, I suppose.
Now, come closer. You are so very warm. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Weathered dagger. Okay.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind. I'd like you to find it's a very... Then good day to you, my dear.
Okay. Have you jumped over the balcony at the round table yet? I have. But it took me a while to. Josh, I know. Also, Java, you'll nail Sekiro. But why do you think that? Like 7 deaths per hour isn't terrible. In my defense, there is a really large portion of those deaths that are environmental. For whatever that's worth. You're killing it for being your first From game. Thank you, GJ. Thank you, thank you. Who's gonna tell her? What do you mean? Since the release, you have 1,200 hours in the game. Many themed and challenge runs. I love that, though. I love themed and challenge runs and, like, speed runs. Hang on. Inventory. The dagger. The dagger. Where are you? Okay. Am I supposed to be able to know whose that is? I don't think... Unless I'm being really particularly stupid, I don't think she gave me any information about who that could be. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Massive welcome in. If you feel like chatting, would love to hear how your day or night's going. But if you would rather lurk, you may lurk to your heart's content. Where the hell... What am I looking for? I'm looking for the dung eater guy. Oh, talk to D. Never mind. I'll talk to him.
Hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
Oh.
Well, What have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
Why the hell would she need me to give him the dagger when he's right bloody there? And how the hell did you all know that? You just like were talking to people and you figured it out? Want to guess who it belongs to? Never mind. Definitely not. I wouldn't have figured that out. Do they have like a little flirty thing going on? Is that the deal? Interesting. Yo! Ollie, welcome in. Talk to me in American. Yeehaw! Ollie, what would you like me to say in my American accent? I'm going southern. Welcome in, chat, Ollie.
No. Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. The box, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
Well, we all know how I'm spending my Saturday. Okay. Get off your horse and drink your milk. No. Yeehaw, get off your horse. Your horse? Get off your horse. Horse? Seesaw. Horse. Get off your horse and drink your milk? Horse? How the fuck do you say horse in an American accent? Horse? Bengal! Would a 1v1 be possible? I'm too chicken shit. I don't do any PvP.
Flesh trapped in I can kill in the pox.
Okay. D and yeah, they're flirty. Wait, Fia and D being flirty, I totally want to see that. Are they not flirty with one another? In the description of the dagger, it's described as silver and gold. Oh, and it matches D's armor. Jesus Christ, guys. How the fuck do you figure that out? I like to think that I'm an observant person. I don't know if I would have made the connection that D's armor is gold and so is the dagger, therefore it's one and the same. Horse is like course. Not the gargoyle. I'm not fighting that. No, ma'am. What do I want to do? What words am I trying to say? Your guess is as good as mine, frankly. To get off your horse and to drink milk, I think is what I was trying to say. Obviously, that's what I was trying to say. Oh! Okay, I think this is a new area I've not yet been to. So that'll be good. And I do want to do the sewers. I'm hoping that I at least have a chance to find the sewers myself. But again, at the same time, I'm not going to be spending a whole, you know, rigmarole silly billiness. Can I just miss every dodge? Yeah. Bleed build up, I think, at least. It seems. No, maybe not. No. Because I would have a symbol on it. No, I think it is doing bleed build up, right? Back out, back out, back out, back out. I'm pissed. What have you started, Ollie? I know. What did you do? He's also a vendor, so you might have to randomly see that dialogue option. Who's the vendor, sorry? You would love Elden Ring lore videos on YouTube. You should react to them someday. Oh, once you're done with the game, I would love that. I think that would be great. There's so many things I want to do, guys. Ugh. There's so many things I want to do and not enough hours in the day or hands on deck. And it makes me, on the one hand, it makes me happy because I go, okay, there are videos I want to be putting out. There's content things I want to be doing. It's not like a dry well, like awesome. But at the same time, it tilts the shit out of me. I love teaching foreign streamers how to speak English. Piss off. Kenyuri, yo, how's it going? How are you? Yeah, rude. Surely that has to be doing bleed build up to this guy. But it's not doing that much damage. Oh my god, there's two of them. Go away. We're just gonna run. We're not gonna run. Can we run? We gotta go. Definitely getting bleed build up. Okay. I made a mistake here. Oh, can I not use my weapon art? No, what happened there? Well, that's unfortunate. Let me try the other daggers. Have you gone up the tree? No, I don't. I'm going to say no, I don't think I have. To be honest, we've only found out by talking to everyone, characters will automatically react to objects in your inventory if they're relevant. That's true. Like, if I had just had the wherewithal to speak to him, it would have showed, like, obviously showed the prompt. Yeah, you'd be down for a Vati Vidya binge. Okay, cool. Java a bleed at Giga Chat. Well, we'll see. CB Mool, yo, how's it going? A local amusement park has revealed a new ride, a tilted Java. And it's free of charge to watch. All you gotta do is watch adverts. Or sub. We love our subs. Thank you, guys. Worst duelist ever. I know. Ay. I know it's my lot in life. Like, I know this is the choice that I made. But, then not being staggered is so annoying. Ah! I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want anyone saying anything to me. If any one of you types anything in chat, you're going to get an absolute fucking bollocking, all right? You especially, Orange Ringo. Get that shit out of here. Upgrading our game, hope you'll bleed build up if you're interested. I don't know what is my problem. I don't know what I'm interested in. I'm just becoming a jack of all trades and a master of none, and it's my own fault. I heard daggers. I miss Java using daggers. No, but I would like to. I should probably. Bad boys. What you gonna do? Is there a Java dies in game counter? Wouldn't you know Soul Crusher? There is. It's right up there. Are you talking about my spirit specifically dying, Soul Crusher? I'm so stoked. Lisellas. Sorry, why did I call you Lisellas? Lelsers. I'm so stoked. How stoked are you guys to play it or watch me play it? Are we interested? Boop. Oh, their timing's so janky. Yeah, that guy killed me 10 times in a row. Last night? You were here last night? I was doing relatively well dodging and everything then. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. What about the weather lately, am I right? Thank you. P-Dog knows what to talk about. That was a super clean run until, yeah, they grabbed me by the head. I think I was just too emotionally distraught from being picked up by the head that I had lost all sense of correct timing. Okay. Look at that. I'm dead. How's this for clean? Yo, Black Lavender, thank you so much for subscribing, tier 1. Hype, hype, hype. Yes, legends. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you, thank you. Benny, welcome in. Damn, you got no pants. How badass does it look, though? How many Elden Ring players have you seen in an outfit as clean as mine? None. Impossible. If my sister weren't here right now, I would have been shrieking. That came out of nowhere. Cheeks out for Queen Marika, exactly. We're double cheeked up here. Have you tried any dragon spell? No spells. RE4 is one of my favorites. Heike, love Leon. We've got to meet Leon a little bit in RE2, but we didn't get to see enough of him. Not just a sub. Oh my gosh, you're right. It's not just a sub. It's a sub for 6 months in advance. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I was distraught and traumatized. What an absolute legend you are, Black Lavender. That is ridiculously kind of you. And if it makes you feel any better, the odds of me still playing Elden Ring for 6 months are high. Obviously, hopefully you like to watch some other stuff as well. Thank you, CM, for calling that out, because I'm a moron. Invest in vigor. I know, I will. I need to. And thank you for the follows, guys. Love to join this awesome community and support this awesome creator. I'm going to literally start crying in the club. Please. That is so sweet. That means the absolute world to me. And just know that I am so thankful. And I know I may seem unemotive today, but I swear it's just from like a sickness thing and not from like a not being so thrilled or happy thing. Does that make sense? The long wind-ups will always kill me, dude. I thought I could kill him before he grabbed me. I knew it was gonna happen. I just thought I could kill him in time, okay? You're kind of busy, a little bit. Having the worst time of my life in a beautiful game. And we're thrilled to have you here, Black Lavender, by the way, and every one of you that's here. I'm so beyond thrilled. We have a Discord. I love seeing all your lovely faces in there. Chit-chat and having a good time. So if that's your jam, we would love to have you in the Discord. And then if you want to see more of this, not on the purple platform, I do have all other socials as well. Leon's my man crush. That's valid. Leon could get it. I feel the love. Good. Javada, nobody's feeling critical. You're absolutely fine and don't need to apologize. You're just... Oh, you're... You are absolutely always entertaining and engaging. Thank you, Sunstreak. That's actually so sweet, genuinely. Because sometimes I feel like way worse about myself. Today's one of those days where I'm like, what the fuck? This game is amazing. Thanks for streaming your experience. Isaac, thank you so much for being here and enjoying it and just being on the ride with me. I don't know if you found the channel through Twitch or not, but if you did, I'm dead. Ah, the shriek, guys, the shriek. Jump off. I have the rest of my playthrough on YouTube if you would like to catch up. Oh my god, that was close. I almost feel like I got lucky there. I think it like glitched out. Oh, thank god. Deary doodle, yeah. I give credit to people using short range weapons. Oh, thank you. I just understood what you meant. I was like, what? I thought it was part of the thing. Yo, Ken Yuri, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you. For the gifted sub to Kia. Thank you. Fingers crossed you get pants. I don't want pants. I like being maidenless and pantsless. Isn't there someone linked me to like a pair of knickers that you can get in the game, and that's like an outfit itself. Is there? Do you like anime? I love anime. Yeah, I love a lot of 90s anime. You can't see because I'm in my small camera, but I recently-ish started to collect painted anime cells, which I quite like. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. Stop beating yourself up. That's what these enemies are for. Yeah. I'm so critical of myself. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Don't be like me. Yeah, just browsing Elden streamers. Got my guidebook, been vegging out over a masterpiece for a year, and my god, is it a masterpiece, huh? It's... I don't want to do this. No, close. But can I not get... Is there no, like, grace point in here? No, I guess I just ran to the Colosseum. That sucks. Well, at least I got weapons, I guess. You can farm that entire Ima set if you vibe with it. You talking about the Nika one or something else? What is letting you do that quick rapid attack? I would think it's the weapon art that you're looking at. It's the one where it goes like this. Hang on. Like this? That's if I hold down my R2 with these blades. I'm pretty sure that's your question. It's like the least pants of the pants. Yeah, exactly. But thing is, I like boots. I want metal boots, but no pants. That's what I want. Is there really no grey spot here? I feel cheated. What is the gold glowing door? Oh man, I wonder. Oh god. We're about to test something for science, guys. Sorry, meant... Oh, you can farm the gladiator set if I vibe with it. I wish I could see... It would be interesting to see, obviously not on that enemy type. Because it was a bit hard to tell what was going on. Have you seen any Ranma Half Java? It's my all-time favorite anime series. No, I haven't. And I definitely will check it out. I've been wanting... There's a bunch of animes I've been meaning to finish. But my problem is... I very rarely, like very, very rarely, I'm just sitting watching one thing at a time. I'm almost always multitasking, and I'm sure there is something... I didn't need to do that. That was mean. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry. I'm always like either... I don't know. I'm doing multiple things at once. And I prefer to watch anime... in the original language, but it then means that it's really hard to pay attention to what's going on whilst I'm multitasking. Does that make sense? I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it, but... By the way, I sent you a cooking video. Wait, by the way... Wait, did you see Naoko Takuchi's quote about how she made tuxedo masks because she likes guys she can't depend on? You have to find me that quote, Live Vane. By the way, I sent your cooking video to my mother, and despite her limited English, she thought it was hilarious as well. Don't worry about yourself so much, you got it. That is so sweet and amazing that you did that. I am both so honored and flattered, and at the same time, absolutely horrified. Your poor mum. For anyone that doesn't know, I am an abysmal, atrocious cook. I cannot cook and bake to save my life, all right? If you're looking to what do you call it? You don't wifey me up. Anyone, just know, if you're interested in marrying me, it's not because I can cook, right? And my mum is like a pretty decent cook, I would say. She was watching one of my streams and she was embarrassed at how poorly I was cooking. She was like, I did not teach her this. I think that shit's funny. She told our whole extended family. I'm like, come on. You didn't need to out me like that, mum. That's just uncalled for. Where are you going? I don't know where I'm going, Benny. I'm just walking about. There wasn't gold on the door. There wasn't gold on the door. I didn't think this was a boss area. I was trying to find flipping grey spots. I'm miserable. The first Elden Lord. There is a Godfrey in the game. Who told me there wasn't a Godfrey in the game? Alright, well let me avoid that door. Fuck that door in particular. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Damn it. Welcome to the boss, you don't say. You cooked for 40 years, God. Yeah, you have Popeye's chicken on speed dial. Yes, exactly. Yes, you did. Yeah, exactly. Oi, 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 Mr. P Jello. That has to be just like level 1 of his fight. It gets way worse, surely. You're fighting the boss of the Crucible Knights. My mother totally understood that it was a bit, yeah, exactly. She didn't laugh because it was bad. That's good. That's a great spot if you beat him. Cold today, Java. I just want to be cozy. Welcome in, Lapdons. I feel like I could beat him, but I don't know. It's obviously not as easy as it all seems. So let me see if I could just save summoning for now. Free, that's funny. He's only a reflection. I know this can't be the proper boss. You're a restaurant manager. You scratch, cook, and prep. Dearie me. I think I did say that though, Dyson, didn't I? Welcome in. Oh yeah, she did have to rip me in front of my family. No, she bloody did not. I was on called for. Can't keep avoiding fights, I know. You did a lot of damage, to be honest. Come on. I'm stuck. I'm an idiot. You're doing good damage, just don't get hit. and to be fair, this is my preferred way to play the game. I would rather make sure that I'm doing enough damage and then like learning to not get hit, to be fair. Yeah, today is not that day probably. Watch and learn his moves. I feel like surely I'm here too early. Did you meet Latenna? I don't think so. Did I? Oh, she did. But has the Latenna ashes already? Oh, from a while ago, right? What level am I? 70? Maybe? Oh no, you can... I don't think you'll be flagged for spam. I mean, I feel like... Don't take my word for it. But I don't think you'd be flagged for spam. If we're the ones in control of it, I don't see why you would be. Where was Oleg to save me? I know, he's here now. And he's doing a bit of alright, Oleg. Okay, we dodged those 3 in time. Not those 3. No! That actually was okay, though. We're doing okay. Although, like I say, well, that would have been Tuxedo Mask, yeah. Going to explain that his surname, yeah, Chiba, is written in Japanese with the kanji for Earth. Tuxedo Mask is indeed her ideal man, she said, because I like men I can't rely on. Oh, but maybe I could almost get that. Like, I like men that I can't rely on. Does she mean that, like, she likes to still be an independent woman? I almost feel like it's more like that than he's just a useless prick. You know what I mean? You seem like you're in a good place. He just hits hard. I think so. But am I don't know how to say this. Am I here too early, like, story-wise? If you know what I mean? Focus on Oleg, please. Please. Okay, great. Again, the thing that I hate the most is that once you're in the animation, you can't cancel it. But everyone always will be my most agitating thing. This is a guy that you can't simply go in, wait for his attacks. Hang on. This is a guy that you can't simply go in, wait for his attacks, learn the openings, and punish him. Summoning Oleg also helps. I feel like that's true about, like, any of these things, though. Just be patient, learn the attacks, do the damn thing. She also gets a lot of damage because of my armor? Yes, I know I'm panic rolling. No, for fuck's sake. I screwed the pooch on that. I deserve that. Okay. We're gonna be silent. Silent focus. Silent focus. I just drank all my things and I completely didn't mean to. Let's stay closer. Yeah. Okay. No such thing as too early. Low levels just mean more practice attempts. But like from a story driven wise, am I not here too early? No story wise. This is kind of the next big step. Okay, okay. Yoshiro Togashi is her husband. He notoriously kind of inept as a dude. So I think the implication is that she likes some dumb dudes who kind of just does what she tells them to. I mean, as long as she's happy. I was gonna have another comment, but. Okay, that would have been a great opening, and that seems to always be his opening gambit. Okay. Now, do I think I can get one of these in? No. but I can't cancel it either. It's all just a mess. This is all just a mess. Oh, I'm crouching. God, don't crouch. Okay. Okay. I don't even think it's doing a crazy amount of damage. Where it would make it super worthwhile to keep on trying that. Let's try that again. We'll make sure we're just letting Oleg aggro him. 9-day difference from Oleg out there. Yeah. He's staying He's staying alive for longer. He's surviving for longer. He's staying alive for longer. Everything else you can do in the game is harder than this, except maybe Volcano Manor. Okay. Well, I didn't know if like I should try and go to the sewers, or apparently I should have been able to find this deathbed dress, and I've not yet. All right. Now let's try. I'm not going to use the R attack. Let me see if I can focus on quicker moves. Back out, back out. Okay, let him take the aggro. Please focus on Oleg. It's the only reason that they're here, practically. Freeze. Okay. Okay, now it's just me and him. Okay, stage 2. What's going on? That's it? We're done? Yes. Okay. We're done. That feels wrong. That feels really wrong. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Well, he's not the main boss here, but yeah, okay, he's not the main boss here. Let's definitely level up. Thank you. Yes, pet the Java. I actually did find the series to be a significant spike in difficulty from the capital, especially with the deck style. Oh. Okay. What? I feel like dexterity is a good one to level up again. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And now I've got the talisman slot. Yeah. Without pants champ. See, I'm probably slightly over leveled. That is my concern. I love the blood spatter. Now you can equip. Yes, I will. Not over leveled trust. Okay, good. Okay, good. It feels wrong for a spoiler reason, but I don't want to say. That's perfect. Thank you. That makes me feel better to know that it's wrong, but it feels wrong, but for like story driven reasons. Maybe just accept that you're crushing it at this game. Definitely not that. Oh, welcome in, Eldritch. Faith? No, can't be Faith. Is it here that you can get the bolt of... Oh, I have no idea. I probably will just level Dex, to be honest. Yeah. Cool. And then let's do... I think I have enough to level up. I know people keep on telling me a shortcut for to using these things, and I cannot remember what it is, apart from going to speak to a vendor. I think that's... No, how many do I need? Status. Oh, shit. I need a lot. I need a lot. But I think I have a lot. There is a dex-based legendary weapon nearby. Do you know roughly whereby it would be, Magister? Oh, I way overdid it. You dumb bitch. Java. Me, not you. Let's do Vigor again. Yeah, and then we'll just leave it. It's fine. Putting the Dexter in Dexterity. Hey, do you want to aim for at least 45 Dex? Okay. I don't think there really is a shortcut. It's just faster if you remember when you're near a vendor. Oh, okay, okay. I thought there was some kind of menuing shortcut that I could do that I wasn't doing. The music's gorgeous. Go out the north door, down the elevator, beat the enemies, jump on the dragon spear. You make it sound so quick and easy. 1 second. Sorry, I just want to talk to my sister. Okay, go out the north door. Is there a door here? Or am I being silly? Yeah, okay, it's fine. But is it a spear? Is the item a spear? It's on the giant lightning spear stuck in the building. Okay, I assume then it must be a spear. Is this where I entered in? No, but where was I trying to get to? Gosh, this place, you get so turned about in it, huh? It's beautiful and amazing and incredibly well done. But my word, this feels wrong that this is just a little tunnel that leads nowhere. Also, just you and 145 of your closest friends here, Java. And Pootsie feed the boy. Is it really that many people? For anyone that doesn't know, I never keep my view count on while streaming. So that's nice to hear. Thank you for so many of you being here. It means the app genuinely, it's like the dream. It's what you hope to happen, you know? So thank you guys for hanging out with me. One of the enemies is a crucible knight. Oh. Well, regression alone reveals secrets. I must not. Surely, regression. Yeah. Okay. I assume that's what they want you to do, and it must reveal something here. But I do not have it, so we are not doing it. Thank you, Savage. For anyone that doesn't know, I am not yet a full-time content creator, but I would very much like to be. And so you guys being here, chatting and hanging out with me makes absolutely all the difference in the world. And thank you, you guys, using your primes here, gifting subs, subbing yourselves, multi-month subs. Wow, it all means, yeah, beyond the world to me. You need an incantation for it. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Do gestures ever actually reveal a secret? Do they not? Just made my own power bars. Well done, you. Hang on. Is this a door? No, it's just sealed shut. Regression is is it an incantation? I need to get the book to learn it. Okay. Oh, God. Josh, I'm here, new. I'm new here. Great stream so far. That makes me so... I know this is the Crucible Knight that I could have avoided. That makes me so thrilled to hear. What? Did I not heal? I swear I was healing. Because I feel like I'm doing like dog shit wise today. Does that make sense? No. Is it true? Yeah. And hopefully you get to stick around on a day where I'm more... was about to say effervescent. It's not the word I want to use. Oh, it's an incantation. Thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, sub is not short for subscription, but for submission. Yes. We like to get people, bully people into submission here. This guy's a jerk. I've defeated one of them before, and so I feel like I could do it again. I would like to try and defeat him. But again, I'm not going to be streaming for a massively long time. I'm not going to be streaming for massively longer after this, mainly because I was feeling under the weather today. And tomorrow we are going live at 11 a.m. Eastern time with a marathon run of Resident Evil 3. I've never played Resident Evil 3, and we're doing it in the run-up for Resident Evil 4. So hopefully I get to see you guys there for tomorrow. Should be a long stream, a good stream, and I hate playing horror games. So if you want to see screaming, terrified fucking bitches out of my mind, that's the place to be. Yeah, I don't mind the ones that don't have shields, frankly. Turtle Pope gives a hint about this statue. Oh, basically says the statue hides a secret of Marika's. Well, like, that would be fun to get, so we can understand that. My parry finger was twitching. Metatron, as it should be, man. And if anyone asks, we're not a cult. Yeah, sorry. For any... Don't cults get, like, tax write-offs, though? Am I making that up? Not that I'm condoning cults, but I'm just curious. Yo! Savage Chinchilla subscribing tier 1. Let's go. Massive thank you. Yes. All the love and hype, guys. You're doing great. You're just feeling crappy, and so you're harsh on yourself. That's a great way to put it. The effervescent stream out there. Hey, yay, let's go. For the steps he was on, you used to jump onto the big metal spear and go. Oh, you're talking about for the item. Yeah. Okay. Pogo should be fun to watch. RE2 was a riot. Good. And I'm behind on uploading that to YouTube. I don't mean to be. I do really want to get it all up on there. So don't worry. These things, these guys are just assholes. They're not that tanky or anything. It's just, I don't even know what this powder is and why it's so bad. Your streams are 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. for you, but I can see if I catch some. I'm so sorry that sometimes I have to stream at really inopportune times. That's what I like about doing the weekend ones at 3 p.m. Eastern time, is that I think for the most part, it's a time of day that works fairly well for people, like for multiple time zones. I'm not doing that much damage to him. I feel like I was doing more damage to the other one of these when I fought him. Yeah. And of course, that's the best time to open up to him. And it is the hardest to get to. Ugh. Yeah, so note to self, you can't dodge into that one. That is not one of the ones you can dodge into. Ugh. Why do I mistime the dodge into that each time? Fucking. I'm gonna say this D word on stream. Churches. Okay. Javatology, exactly. We all become members of the Church of Javatology. I've been meaning to play RE2 and get Leon's backstory for the same reason. So hype for RE4 remake. And you know, that's one of the things I do regret. So I played Claire A. And I played Claire A for two reasons. One, we did a vote on it, and that's what got the most wins, or most like votes, excuse me. And then two, it was my understanding that Claire A's story is the more interesting of the two. And I was like, okay, if I'm not sure whether or not I can play through both sides of the story in time before RE4 comes out, let's just make sure we do the more interesting of the two. But it did mean then that we don't get much about Leon. We obviously learned that it was supposed to be his first day at the police department and blah, blah, blah. But other than that, we don't really get anything else. So close, so close. The Golden Order files their 503c annually, yeah, to save on the runes. Close to a C word, I know. I almost said it. I really genuinely almost said it. The rage. The Crucible Knights really do need anger management classes. This one's just annoying in particular because if I cock this one up really badly again, I'm not doing it. Some of the thrusting attacks, they're not all the same depth. Does that make sense? Ugh, stop crouching, brother. Don't be greedy, don't be greedy. Oh, thank God. Guys, that was close. That was way too close. Welcome in, Blood Tinge. I have no idea what you're talking about. How did the hero's grave go? Oh, it was fucking abysmal. I finally made it to the boss, but as I'm sure you know, the boss is, two of those bloody Crucible Knights. Way too difficult. Way too difficult. And I wasn't doing nearly enough damage to it. Okay, let's try and do this thing one more time. I wasn't doing nearly enough damage to it. Oleg wasn't leveled up enough. It was just this whole silly nightmare that I was like, it's not worth it. Ugh, it's just like, this isn't worth it. I don't know what this is. Oh, great. I've got it. Okay. Now, where was I supposed to go? I can't jump down anywhere here. I guess I could jump on the roof. Maybe. It's the only thing I can think to do. I don't know if it's what you're actually meant to do. Oh, shit. Right idea, wrong spot. Let's try that one more time. Because at least the Crucible Knight's going to stay dead. Mercifully. Hey, Captain Russia, how are you? They're not that hard. You just need proper crowd control. I'm bad with the crowd. Well, this is the thing. I'm bad with crowd control. And then on top of that, I'm really not good at fighting the Crucible Knights with the shields. Actually, to be fair, shield enemies in general, I struggle with because I'm not able to dodge around to the side enough to be able to like get around their shield, but I obviously don't have weapons that are heavy enough to break like shield break. Bottom of the steps where the knight was. Okay. Imagine if the knight didn't stay dead. I would just completely delete the game. See the rare item from the ledge. Oh, it's on the big gold spear. Okay. Cool. So let's go to the bottom of the stairs then. I assume it must be the tip of this thing. Well, let's get the runes. Because I probably have a decent amount from doing the fight. Cool. And then bottom of the stairs. I see... Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. Well, that was fortunate. Wow, we're gonna have to make this trip a couple times, I feel like. Oh my god. Cool. Bolt of grand something. Bolt of... What do I need? Dexterity. Okay, so we need to continue leveling up dexterity, guys, okay? New plan. Get the hell out of here. See ya. We gone. We're in the sewers? Question mark, I think. I would really like to find a grey spot. No, this can't be the sewers, but it's near the sewers. Where am I? Shortcuts. Shortcuts. More ladders. Very close to Grace 2. Amazing. Where... Where would that grey spot be? The weapon has one of the best ranged Ashes of War dex build. That's fantastic. Because your gal does not have any ranged options at all. Right around the corner in a building. Okay, right around the corner in a building. And I swear on all that is holy, if I go in this building and there's a boss fight... Okay, good. I was like, I'm gonna... All of yous are gonna get it, alright? Lion's helm, cool. Deathbed dress. This is the deathbed dress. As far as I'm aware, a lot of people like to wear the deathbed dress, so I probably won't be wearing it. But it is gorgeous. It is super, super pretty. Super pretty. But again, it's done. It's been seen. It's predictable. You know, we like to keep things a little different in here. Want to show you guys things that you've not yet seen before. This is not a bad look. It's not my favorite. I think I prefer the other thing I was wearing, but this is a solid contender. I like how clean the silhouette is on this one. Yeesh. It's pretty, but I didn't expect it to be popular. Is it not popular? Why would there be a boss fight in Elden Ring? I know, Brolteon. There's never a boss fight in Elden Ring. What do I really didn't get that many runes from fighting the Crucible Knight. That seems kind of surprising. Ooh, I prefer that one, the deathbed dress. It is gorgeous. It is so pretty. All armor gets worn. I don't see any difference from one onto the other. Yeah, but which one gets worn the least, you know? We got to be different.